All right, and I think we are live now. Papa Stills, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Let me know if audio levels are good. I want to make sure that we can hear everything so that when the gameplay reveal actually happens, everything is good. I just have Cold War up right now. We'll probably play some zombies afterwards. Probably going to play Cold War. Haven't fully decided. I was thinking about playing some BO4, but I was like, kind of want to play some Cold War because like it's the most recent one, and so yeah, we'll see. But I'm so hyped. So very excited for this. Good frames are good. We're not dropping anything. That's good. I don't know why YouTube isn't loading. Okay, it says I have good connection, but it won't load. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Fantastic. So I guess I should go to, I don't know where they're going to post this at. If they're going to post this to their YouTube channel or the Call of Duty channel or Treyarch's Twitter account, or where this is going to be posted at. So I guess we just kind of like wait until things happen, and then until 11 a.m. and we'll just find out where it is. I also want to make sure I get my chat up here as well. Don't want to be missing out on that. Because yeah, once we figure out where they're going to be posting this to, then I can set up like a window capture or something. But for now, we're just going to hang out on the Cold War menu screen. Oh, looks like the shaders are done compiling, so we can actually go into at least the lobby. Oh boy, Black Ops 6, exciting. Audio sounds good. Fantastic. Me and Star kept you entertained through my high school years. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's so great to see. It's so great to see that people are still around from that time. It's just awesome. Yeah, Star and I had some great content back in the day. Man, I'm really excited. I really liked the intro cinematic that they released for Terminus the other day. Looks really good. I'm hyped for this game. I'm trying to keep my expectations like low, obviously, and like keep them in check because I've been burned by zombies a lot in the last couple years, and to me, Cold War was the last like good zombies experience, and even that it's good, it's fun, but it's just not old zombies. I don't know if we're ever gonna get old zombies again. I don't know if that's ever gonna be a thing, and it's kind of something that we just have to accept at this point, I think, and appreciate what the game mode has turned into. But maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised with Black Ops 6. Who knows? But I like what I'm seeing so far. There's been a lot of leaked information getting posted and floating around, and I see just a lot of cool stuff. Don't know if it's going to be true. Don't know if it's going to be false. We'll find out probably a little bit more in about 3 minutes. There's some pretty cool systems that they may be implementing that I've heard about that I think are going to be just really awesome for the game mode. So like I'm trying to keep my expectations in check, but I have high hopes. I really do, and I really hope that I just want it to be good. I just want it to be good. Because I'm like, to me, this is like the last nail in the coffin, is that if this is not good, if it's not a good Zombies experience, I just don't know what us Zombies fans are going to do. I don't know where we're going to go from here if it's not a good experience. I want the community to be able to come back to those wonderful BO2, BO3 days when everything was just so hype and the game was just, it was on fire back then. Really was. And now there's just like no hype for anything. No one cares. No one is like invested in it, and it's just sad. But I think the stuff that they're doing with the story is really good for Black Ops 6, and I'm liking the direction that they're going. The cutscene looks beautiful. Characters look great. Very excited for it to be like a 5-year time jump between Cold War and Black Ops 6. I think that's really cool. We get to see how these characters have kind of progressed over that time being in prison. And I think it's just going to lead to some cool stuff. I just can't wait to see what this map is going to actually look like. Yo, Nico Strand, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Why did I stop COD live streams? Just life in general got in the way. I've been busy time of my life. I started streaming around the time that I entered college, and it kind of took away from that. And I needed to figure my life out, and I needed to get into a good spot where I would be able to kind of have more free time to be able to do stuff like this. And so over the course of, the 5-6 years that I was not streaming for, I was kind of just, experiencing life, graduating college, getting a big boy job, all those things. But now I have a lot more free time, and I have a big desire to want to come back to these. I really like the community that I built, and I wish I hadn't stopped, because we had a really great community back in the day, and I think that was like my favorite part of the whole thing. And I'm hoping to be able to rekindle that. So, do we know where this is happening? Because there's nothing on their YouTube channel yet. Let's check the Treyarch Studios Twitter. Okay, wait, hold on. They just tweeted, Call of Duty just tweeted something. Watch the full video. Okay, it's on the Call of Duty YouTube page. Let's see here. There you are. Round-based zombies Terminus reveal trailer. Okay, so Cold War, you need to go away. Hold up here. I need to go ahead and disable this. Well, I need to mute this first because I don't want this playing. Put that on a oh my goodness, this is gonna be annoying. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I need you to go. Where's settings? Why can I not find settings? Mute sound. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna go here, and we're gonna do a. Let's do a, yeah, sure. No, do I want to do a display capture? Or do I want to do a window capture? Yeah, let's do a window capture, create new. I want it to be on this screen. Yep, that's not what I want. Give me theater mode, yep. There we go, that's what I want. Okay, awesome. So you guys can see that now. Fantastic. Let me close out of my 9 million tabs up here. All right, let's check her out. I'm gonna make sure that this is playing audio. Yep, it is. Okay, cool. So we'll just scroll that back a little bit. move this over here so I can see chat while we're watching this. We're gonna go to full screen on this. Okay, yeah, let's check it out. Man, it looks good. It's very this picture very much reminded me of Firebase Z right here. But let's just check it out, and then we'll go kind of scene by scene.
What are you standing around for? Time to bounce.
Like that clicking. Good creepy vibes. Oh yeah, the zombies are looking good. Oh, look at that Omni movement.
We got some dead meat to grind.
Oh, is that like a trap? Yeah, that looks like a trap. Oh, traps are back, baby. Nice. Oh, wow. This is giving like D Machine right here. Dang, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, is that the like ether injection thing? Okay. Wait. Oh my god, you can... Yo, you can become a mangler? Oh, and they got swimming, nice. Oh my gosh. Riding the boat? That's insane. Was that Flopper? That's that new ammo mod. Oh, monkey bombs, and there's the gums. Yo, wonder weapon. Yo, that looks cool. That's the new melee macchiato perk. Wow, this looks good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. Oh shit.
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock the Reflect 115 Camo Pack in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Warzone, and Warzone Mobile.
Wow. Oh, is this Liberty Falls? Liberty Falls gameplay at COD next. August 28th. Let's go. Okay. Wow, that looked really good. So let's like go back through and just kind of like look at this like scene by scene. Oh my goodness. Okay. So main island here. This looks big. The exterior looks big here, and we know that there's a whole interior section. So like this is pretty sizable right here. Looks like we got these like big ether cannons. And it looked like in one of them was a trap. At least one of them was a trap, because they had like it like shooting out and then like sucking in the zombies. We'll get to that scene in just a second here. So yeah, here, there we go. Pushing the button. Yeah, Liberty Falls is the second map. It's supposed to take place it's Harper's Ferry, Virginia, I believe. And it takes place in the timeline at the exact same time as Terminus is going on. So yep, them getting released by Maya and Peck.
Time to bounce.
I was not expecting to see Liberty Falls gameplay. Oh man, that like clicking is really, really good, right? I don't know why, just like the vibe of them just like walking and then, oh. And then the zombie coming around the corner, that is so, yeah, I mean, we knew wall weapons were gonna be a thing, but like confirmation right there, wall weapon. The zombie looks great with the yellow eyes and everything, just looks phenomenal. This shot's really awesome. Okay, so there's one of the new gumball machines. That is definitely an ammo crate right there. Can we go back to that? That is absolutely an ammo crate. Yep, that's an ammo crate. So those are confirmed to be back. There's another shot here I wanted to... Yeah, oh, there's the Rampage Inducer right there. Nice. Good to note that that's coming back. Super out of the loop on the current story. The trailer definitely looks intriguing, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's picking up 5 years after. They said at least 5 years. It was like probably like 5, 6, 7 years after Cold War Zombies. After the ending, where they all of Requiem gets imprisoned by Edward Richtofen, and now Peck and Maya are coming to save Requiem from Terminus. And while that's happening, Terminus is the first outbreak to have happened since Forsaken. Because when Sam went into the Dark Ether at the end of Forsaken and sealed everything off, that closed up all of the breaches and no more outbreaks were happening until this one here at Terminus. And a similar outbreak is occurring at Liberty Falls at the exact same time. So I'm very interested to see. That looks like right there, that looks like almost like a portal down there. Oh, nope, it's just one of those arrows to power. Okay. Just trying to like go by this frame by frame here. Yep, so there's the nice new Gobblegum machine. Looks awesome, Mr. Peaks. This nice Omni movement right there. That was definitely a trap, I'm pretty sure. Hold up. Yeah, right there. That's definitely a trap switch right there. And that's probably that one that comes down from the ceiling with the like tentacle arms. Nice. Zombies just look great. Like hazmat suits and everything. Like they just look really good. Yep, there's trap. Oh my gosh. It just feels so good to see a trap right next to a doorway. Like that's just so classic Zombies right there. That is just giving BO1 Zombies right there. So yep, another ammo box in there. There's the trap. They are really leading heavy into like the Cthulhu Eldritch horror stuff. It is really giving Black Ops 3 Zombies. Yo, David William, what's going on? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Ground-based Zombies. So this looks like the cannon. Yep, there's the little, looks like you can activate it from here, and then it will suck zombies up into there. Although it's really weird to me if the activation is inside that little bunker. That seems a little bit weird. I'm doing very good now that we're checking out the Zombies reveal. Doing very good. Let me get a shot of that. Yep, just them walking underneath the little ether cannon there. Now this area looks great. You know, the water you can jump in, and like this middle section, it's giving very much Deep Machine, with these kind of like surrounding scaffolding sections. And they've got the zombies in the tubes, so I wonder if that will have a part to play in like the Easter egg or what. Yeah, all this lab stuff looks really cool. When did I start streaming in general? I've been a streamer. Well, I started streaming back like 8 years ago, and then took a break for a really long time. And now I'm back to streaming. This just looks so cool. And then this, like, they inject this and then they turn into a mangler. Like that, like, what? That's insane. Oh, and then the dolphin dive right into the water. Oh. I didn't even peep that right there. Hold up. Oh, there's Pack-a-Punch. Nice. I like the green light. That looks real. I like that. That looks good. Looks a little bit more deteriorated than the normal Cold War one. But right here, they're back. The parasites from BO3. Revelations and Shadows of Evil. Wow. That's cool. They look And, like, this boat, like, is that just something you're going to be able to drive around the map? That's what I'm wondering. Wow. And then this is very clearly a dolphin dive, or, you know, a backwards dolphin dive into the flopper. That looks like a power-up of some sort, the green glow. Oh, that just switch around there. Was that my... Hold up. Is this the Gallo? This kind of looks like the Gallo. And that new Ether Rift thing. They said that that's a new, what's it called? A new ammo mod you can get. And then Monkey Bombs. Monkey Bombs coming back. And here's the gum machine. Mr. Peaks, Gobblegum. That is crate power? I'm assuming that's crate power, although the fact that it shows a ray gun coming out of the box makes me wonder if it's like a gum that guarantees your next mystery box pull is going to be a wonder weapon. That's interesting, because I'm pretty sure the crate power gum, like now I want to look it up. I'm pretty sure crate power was just a regular gun coming out of the box. That's 100% a ray gun. Interesting. And our beautiful box. M16. This is the new wonder weapon right here. Whatever this thing is that shoots like electric charges. And it's interesting too because they showed this right after they pick up this Gobblegum. I think this Gobblegum is like guaranteed wonder weapon out of the mystery box, which is huge if that's a thing. That is absolutely massive if that's a thing. Like, we've never had that. The way that this is going to change Easter egg speedruns, if this is a thing, is insane. To be able to guarantee a wonder weapon out of the mystery, that's crazy. Wow. And yeah, this looks cool. I mean, it looks like it shoots a blast that's like exploding, but then it also has like a laser beam element to it that like goes through the zombies. That's cool. And then here's our new perk, Melee Macchiato. So, like, I'm assuming that this is just, like, increased melee damage. So, like, there's not much other than killing zombies here to notice. I'm just trying to, like, see if there's anything in the background. So it looks like it's just going to be, like, increased melee damage and then, like, an area of effect, maybe. Kind of like the 1-inch punch from Origins. Chopper Gunner, looks like. Kill streaks are confirmed to be coming back. So then it looks like they're like diving through the zombies there. I don't really know what would be causing that. And then is this a wonder weapon or is this a field upgrade? Like, is this a new field upgrade that you can use as, like, a laser cannon? Or is this just an entirely new wonder weapon in itself? Because, I mean, it looks like a wonder weapon, but, like, having it kind of be, like, I don't know, the, like, it's in the shape of what, like, the field upgrades almost. But that looks like another wonder weapon to me. And, I mean, like, it's deleting the zombies, basically. And then whatever this thing is, like combination of like the mimic and like the spiders. And yeah, this is that part is awesome right there. So like I'm assuming like that's gonna be the boss. Like this is the boss right here. This like tentacle beast. Yeah, I'll check it out after stream, David. You like the Gobblegum idea a lot, almost like the teddy bear on Buried? Yeah, it's like an interesting idea. I think that's gonna if that's like an actual thing, I think that's really gonna do Easter egg speedruns really well. This thing is cool. And like fighting on the beach, that's gotta be the boss. I hope it's not like an Orta situation where it's like Firebase Z, where it's like, oh yeah, every like 10 rounds or so, you have to go fight this thing. I hated that in Firebase Z so much. So I really hope that's not the case. But like these things are insane. I'm assuming this is the amalgam that they talked about. Because there were some leaks about new enemies, one being parasites, which we obviously saw already. Another one was called vermin, which is what the dogs are referred to as in Call of Duty. Their type is referred to as vermin. But I'm assuming that this is what the vermin is referring to in those leaks. And then there was another one called the amalgam, which looks like this. It's an amalgamation of just undead parts. And yeah, I mean, this is giving like Mayday from Extinction vibes right there. And then, so this is what I'm really interested in right here is
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock.
Show me the Liberty Falls footage, because that looked like the fucking jet gun. Oh my god, this looks good. Wow, like just look at this. This looks beautiful. Man, remember when gas was $1.01? So like this, there's an ammo crate right there. This thing looks like it has like a little computer on it there, that little bit of green. So like maybe this is an activatable thing. Maybe this is like a drivable thing too, because it looks like it has like tank wheels almost, and like maybe that's like a turbine engine. And it like, I don't know, some type of like laser cannon on the front. I mean, if the boat is drivable in Terminus, like, couldn't we also infer that there's going to be vehicles in this one? And then the truck in the back with Project Janus on it. That's the fucking jet gun right there. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's the jet gun. That's the fucking jet gun. Get the fuck out. That is the jet gun. I thought that's what that was when it first showed up. When we watched this for the... Holy shit, that's the jet gun. There's been a lot of rumors that Liberty Falls is going to be like taking inspirations from Transit. And I think this all but confirms that. Wow. Okay. We are so back. And that rift is cool. Oh my gosh. This map I think is going to be insane. I'm excited for Terminus, but I think Liberty Falls is going to be nuts. Like just like look at this. And then like the drop into the, oh my god. I mean, this looks so good. There's Pack-a-Punch right there. Wow. So we'll get more Liberty Falls gameplay in 3 weeks. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really think there's much else to talk about with this. I think we went through frame by frame. There's not really much else. This is exciting. This is really exciting. This has me hyped. This has got me really hyped now. I wanted to go back through this part a little bit because I kind of skimmed over this a bit. So like, yeah, the zombie in the tank. So just make sure there's nothing here in like the background or anything that I missed. Doesn't appear to be so. Yeah. Nope, just mostly just walking and killing zombies. Like, it just looks so good. So, like, to recap, traps are back. Activatable traps are back. Eldritch Horror Cthulhu monsters are back. Ammo crates are back. This thing that turns you into a do we think it's only going to turn you into a mangler? Like, is there a potential chance that it's like, does it randomly turn you into any type of special zombie type? Or do we, I mean, I'm inferring from the trailer that it's just going to be like a mangler thing. Turns you into this guy. Man, they got the Janus logo. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. But like, I wonder if it has like a chance of turning you into any random zombie. So yeah, we got that thing. Being a mangler, just mowing down zombies. Oh my goodness, using that arm cannon is going to be awesome. I mean, we got swimming back, we got the parasites are back, drivable vehicles, flopper, my love. Like that turnaround is going to be so cool being able to do that. Like flopping like that and then just immediately turning around and being able to just shoot right away. That is so cool. The new ammo mod that turns them into portals. So like, I wonder, does that kill them or does that just like drop them out of the sky somewhere else? Monkey Bomb is back. You got the Gobblegum machine with a Gobblegum that likely guarantees you a mystery box pull. So then there's also people talking about the new Gobblegum colors. And it looks like, based on this, if that's the case, the red gums are turning into what the orange gums were, in which those were like the ones where they would activate when you do a certain action on the map. In this case, like purchasing the box. I was trying to like see what else is in. Can we go at like 0.25 speed? Just because I want to see like what else is in the box. Whoops, I don't want to exit full screen. So like there's a sniper there. We got a pistol. That looks like almost like an SMG. Got of course, the rocket launcher. Gotta have one of those. M16, that sniper rifle again, the pistol, and then to the wonder weapon. I mean, this looks so cool too. New perk. The camo looks great too. I'm assuming that's the Pack-a-Punch camo. I don't know what this is, because they're like sliding and just shredding zombies. So I don't know if that's someone's in the Mangler suit, or if that's like PhD, but because like it's not Flopper, because they're not leaving behind a purple trail at this part here. Like here they are. And then whatever this like ethereal eraser gun is. Yeah, and I mean, these guys look awesome. Wow. And yeah, I did not expect that we were going to see Liberty Falls. And it looks so good. Wow. Alright, I want to see if they posted anything else on like Twitter. Any like blog post or something. God, I can't believe they're bringing the jet gun back. It's going to be good, too. That's, like, the best part. It's going to be good. Oh, shit, here we go. Okay, Call of Duty tweeted out. Oh, wow, Call of Duty tweeted out a lot. Holy shit. Okay, my goodness. Really excited for the... Yeah, me too. Call of Duty Twitter. Take me here. This right here, they tweeted out a lot right here, okay? Quality of life improvements are coming to round-based zombies. I want to scroll to the original. Extensive comms inbound. Looking forward to the return of round-based zombies in Black Ops 6. Look no further than today's COD blog that takes a very deep dive with our friends on the Treyarch Zombies team. So let's go over here then. Okay, here we go. Extensive comms. Direct from the Treyarch Zombies team includes an expansive gameplay overview, a detailed look at your pre-game preparation options, full details on round-based gameplay, as well as a bestiary of the Terminus Undead. Ooh. Part 1, The Prelude. Oh my gosh, this is huge! Oh my god, there's so much here! Oh my god! Yo, we're going to be reading for like the next 30 minutes. Part 1, The Prelude. Welcome to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies. Purely focused on the round-based zombies action coming to the game, the following intel barrage features extensive comms direct from the Treyarch Zombies team and includes a detailed gameplay overview and deep dive into all the pre-game preparations you can undertake. Full details on what to expect when you're engaging hordes of the undead during a match and a terrifying look at the dark bestiary of the undead currently haunting Terminus Island. Throughout this blog, a wide variety of gameplay systems are discussed, along with specific examples of how the systems are employed in the game. In every case, it is not wise to make assumptions that these indicate the total number of elements pertaining to a particular gameplay function. All content is subject to change as Treyarch Zombies team continues final refinements prior to launch. They really said, warning, light spoilers ahead, like it's not a fucking 6-part document. Proceed at your own risk. Alright, Terminus overview. Outpost Escape Philippine Sea. Located in the Philippine Sea is the remote Terminus Island complex. Historical data indicates a pre-World War II coal mining operator on the island. Interesting, I like that. Abandoned around 1932. 10 years later, Terminus became a forward U.S. naval base. Mothballed until 1965, the CIA converted it into a top-secret outpost used for the detention of blank. Is that Requiem? Well, no, it can't. Wait. Yeah, it can't be Requiem. For the detention of blank, that can't be Requiem because Cold War takes place in the 80s, and here we see that in 86, Project Janus took over the island, so this would have been Who is that? For the detention of what? The Forsaken? Dr. Mont? No. They're not bringing Dr. Monty back. In 1984, wait. Mothballed until 65, the CIA converted it into a top-secret outpost used for the detention of blank. In 1984, all blank in 84. And then in 80, and this is all before Richthofen steps in. In 86, Project Janus took over the island, building a laboratory in the subterranean mining caves. After Peck and Maya break the Requiem crew out of their prison cells, they soon learn that this is a bio-research station for Project Janus. Your handlers are Peck and Strauss, and for the richest story experience, you'll want to choose your operator crew from Gregory Weaver, Elizabeth Gray, Mackenzie Matt Carver, and Maya Aguinaldo, the dedicated crew of characters featured throughout Black Ops 6 Zombie storyline. So that sounds like to me that confirms that you can choose operators and play as whichever character that you want, but they're going to give you the option to play as the main 4. So it's almost like a World War II Zombies type of situation where you could choose your character and you could play as the original 4, or you could play as like your unlocked characters as well. I really like that idea. I think that's great. It allows you to, have the operators, you can buy your skins, play as all your characters like that. But then if you play as one of the 4 main crew members, you're going to get more context to the story and the map. Get ready to play this round-based zombies map at the launch of Black Ops 6 on October 25th, along with the Liberty Falls map. Okay, Liberty Falls overview. Almost Hell, West Virginia. Footage from an incursion at a once quaint, now overrun West Virginian town also gives you the first glimpse at the second launch map. Seemingly the epicenter of the Dark Ether outbreak, chaos is crawling through Liberty Falls, with much of the local population now succumbing to the results of a second simultaneous dimensional breach. Uncover more about Liberty Falls at COD Next on August 28th. Part 2, The Essence of Zombies, Gameplay Overview, an introduction to round-based gameplay. Black Ops 6 Zombies is purely focused on creating the finest, most rewarding round-based experience Treyarch has ever made. Many of the gameplay systems you'll be reading about will be familiar to veteran Zombies players, while others are designed to grow the Zombies community and allow newer players to explore more of the main quest more easily. At its most basic level, one of the first Black Ops 6 round-based Zombies maps involves you and optionally up to 3 additional teammates, so guaranteed 4 players, Exploring and eventually breaking out of a maximum security prison complex called Terminus Island with waves of undead foes to dispatch as you discover and complete objectives. Delve a little deeper and you realize your chances of survival are greatly enhanced by adept avoidance of the crowds of wandering corpses as you line up your killing blows. And just as importantly, by managing the main currencies of the game. Salvage is back. Salvage is back. Essence and Salvage, the currency of round-based zombies. Additional and new routes through a round-based zombies map involve accessing blocked areas, either by unlocking doors or removing obstacles, and both cost essence. So, good points, open doors. As some areas have multiple routes to discover, you must weigh up the cost in unlocking these thoroughfares, while at the same time spending essence on perks and pack-a-punched weaponry to strengthen yourself against the ever-growing undead hordes. As your knowledge grows, you'll utilize other gameplay elements to your benefit, creating powerful offensive weaponry and studying areas of the map where there's a good amount of maneuvering space when larger, higher round zombie hordes require rounding up and training. I love that they just use training now. I love that that's just like a term that Treyarch uses now. In Black Ops 6 Zombies, Essence takes the form of points you rapidly accrue by slaying zombies and occasionally appears as vials of Dark Ether Essence that sometimes drop from tougher enemies. You can use Essence in the following ways: to access objective-related devices. In Terminus, these are devices that power the station to further your progress. To unlock doors, with some allowing you to pay for half the unlocking cost, sharing the Essence amount. That's fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. They're doing the zombies in Spaceland thing. Love it. To summon a tactical raft for a quad. Oh, so you can call the boat, it looks like. Nice. Purchase Perk-a-Colas from perk machines to add specific advantages to your operator via single machine or a Dare Wonder Fizz. Wonder Fizz is back. Nice. That vends all perk cans on a particular map. To purchase upgrades for currently utilized weapons from the Pack-a-Punch machine tier 1, 2, or 3 that increase weapon potency and ammunition reserves, as well as occasionally offering unexpected effects. Oh, interesting. So that, as well as occasionally offering on it, that is giving me like Black Ops 1 Pack-a-Punch vibes right there. Like how in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, like some guns when you would, and World War II zombies leaned into this a lot, where when you would upgrade your weapon, some upgraded weapons would have like specific things to them that made them very unique. Things like you upgraded the AUG in Black Ops 1 and it got a Dragon's Breath shotgun attachment underneath. The crossbow being upgraded and becoming, the bolts become like a monkey bomb. Like they would offer these unique effects that don't exist on other weapons. World War II had a couple of them. There was one LMG that when you like emptied the clip out and went to reload, it would put like a Geistkraft shield like around you that would like stun zombies and slow them down while you're reloading. Just like little things like that. And I really hope that that's back, because I think that that's a big reason why newer zombies to me doesn't feel like older zombies, because it's like every gun just feels the same. It's just, okay, get your AR, it doesn't matter which one, and then you Pack-a-Punch it 3 times, and then it's got increased damage, and that's all it does. I really liked the style that the older games gave, where you would upgrade your weapons and they'd get these unique effects on them, because it would encourage you to want to play with different types of weapons instead of just, oh, I'm just going to run the shotgun and Pack-a-Punch that and we're going to call it a day, and that's all I'm going to use every game. Very much hope that this is what this is referring to. It could potentially be referring to the fact that you can put ammo mods, and it also could be potentially referring to ammo mods being random again instead of you being able to select which one. But I kind of don't feel like that's what they're talking about here. I feel like they're talking more about the Black Ops 1, World War II, Black Ops 2 upgrade system of giving you certain weapons unique attributes to them when they're Pack-a-Punched. Purchasing ammo from ammo caches, purchase an additional weapon with a rarity rating from a weapon wall buy. So, yep, rarity ratings are back. To upgrade additional armor from an armor wall buy. What's interesting... excuse me, hold on. I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't want you to have to hear that. So to upgrade additional armor from an armor wall buy. armor wall buy makes it sound like it's not a machine and it's like an actual like thing on the wall. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's still like a machine like it was in Cold War. To purchase a random weapon with a rarity rating from a mystery box and more. Yep. And to start a special trial. So like most of that is known. Out here, I'm gonna put my birthday in just to see this. Oh, hello. Okay, so yep, salvage drops are a thing. The other main form of currency is salvage, small piles of junk with a green outline found randomly from fallen enemies. In a quality of life improvement, players now only need to manage one to... Yes! Yes! They got rid of high-grade salvage, thank God! Salvage drops are also now player-specific, so you won't have to worry about teammates. Oh my God, that is so great. That is fantastic right there. Player-specific salvage drops and no high-grade salvage. Thank God. Oh, that completely just made the salvage system so much better. Salvage can be used in the following ways. To access an ammo mod and apply a special element. Oh, okay, so salvage is now used for ammo mods. So that, again, makes me think that this offering unexpected effects is going back to those Black Ops 1 roots. Now that we know that ammo mods are fully purchased by salvage. Upgrade the rarity tier. Yep. Build tactical, lethal, and support. Yep, that was all how it was before. Expect additional details in all these gameplay systems as you progress through this blog. Nice. Every zombies map has a main quest that you're left to your own devices to solve, usually after the route to the Pack-a-Punch machine has been completed. The main quest for Terminus follows a similar pattern, and you're free to fully explore the prison area, ocean, and smaller islands with tactical rafts at your disposal to explore one of the largest round-based zombies map ever created. Dang, that's a statement right there. Largest round-based zombie map ever created? Because I think prior to this, the like biggest one is it Moon or is it Origins or Transit even? Transit's kind of a weird one because it's like I don't really consider the fog sections a part of the map. Because no one's playing in there. Dang. So one of the more thrilling aspects of round-based zombies is the complete freedom you're given to investigate a variety of odd, out-of-the-way, and seemingly innocuous parts of the map. Sometimes there's nothing to find. Sometimes an audio log, document, or strange artifact offers a clue to further. So intel is back. Occasionally an entire hidden set of objects is unearthed. By their very nature, Easter eggs are blank and cannot be discussed. Classified, I'm assuming. Though we can state that veteran zombie players should expect plenty of side quests to discover as you dig deeper into the seek. I love that. Love the emphasis on side quests. Side Easter eggs are they make or break a map. They really do. Side Easter eggs are everything. Oh, that shot of the ray gun is so cool. And there's the amalgam back there. Wow, it just looks so good. While Treyarch is focused on making their main quests for each of the Black Ops 6 maps more challenging, yes, than those found in Black Ops Cold War, the studio is also adding an all-new guided mode to welcome players into the world of zombies. This mode is planned to release later in season after each map's launch to protect the site. Thank you! This is exactly how it should be. That is exactly how it should be. Oh my gosh, this is phenomenal. This is an amazing way to handle Easter eggs because I know that ever since that one video that Treyarch did so long ago where they justified the Cold War Easter eggs being easier because only the 2% number, only 2% of players have completed Easter eggs on maps. And so we're trying to make it more accessible. This is genius. Make it incredibly difficult, make it a challenging hunt to solve it, and then after it's been solved and later in the season, then add a guided mode for the people that aren't skilled zombie players but still want to experience the story. Oh my gosh, genius. Genius. I love this. Protect the sanctity of the traditional Easter egg hunt where the community puts their heads together to find and complete the main quest and side quests every time a new match. Because Cold War Easter eggs were just not fun to watch. The hunt was not fun. None of it was fun. Everything was solved in a day. Not even a day. Hours, everything was solved. This is great. This is wonderful. In this mode, players will receive focused guidance through the main quest with rounds capped to certain stages of their quest progression. That's cool. All side quests and other Easter eggs will be disabled to ensure experiencing the narrative is the singular priority. If you've ever been curious about jumping into the zombie story with both feet, this is your time. Players who complete a map's main quest will earn unique rewards themed after their respective map, with an extra reward for completing the main quest the old-fashioned way. Players will also earn a limited-time calling card for completing a main quest before the launch of the guided mode for that map, and longtime fans will be happy to know they'll have the option to keep playing their match after completing the quest. Thank you. That's phenomenal. Love that. We love a good Easter egg that doesn't end the map. I think Easter eggs ending the map work well for the finale of the game. You know, a map like Revelations or Origins or Forsaken. They work very well for those type of maps. But when you are playing in the middle, like a map like Der Eisendrache would have hated if the Easter egg quest would have ended and the map ended, and now all those perks that you just got from the boss fight, well, it doesn't matter. I like that a lot. It works great for a finale map, but not great for every map. So I'm glad that they're doing that. And then these unique rewards are interesting. I really hope that unique rewards means like camos or just some stuff that you can use in game instead of just calling cards or stickers or emblems or some bullshit like that. Like, no one cares about that kind of stuff. But cool that they're doing a calling card if you complete the main quest before the guided one. I like that. At some point, even the most hardened, strategically focused zombies players need to extricate themselves from the relentless hordes, and once you want to leave Terminus, you can call upon Raptor 1, so exfilling is back. Locate a landing site where you race to secure it before you're all overwhelmed. After clearing the vicinity, you may yet live to see another match. Or you can continue to explore the island, facing tougher and tougher crowds of ghoulish entities until you succumb to the threats. Either way, your personal best is tracked and logged so you know when you've bettered a previous attempt. Zombie movement. With movement being redefined across the entirety of Black Ops 6 for the first time in Zombies, players can sprint, slide, and dive in any direction, forward sidestepping and backpedaling, seamlessly chaining combat maneuvers together, all with a full 360-degree range of motion. This is omni movement, and the extra dexterity this brings to your maneuvers is nothing short of game-changing. As veteran players will attest to, using your dexterity is the key to dodging a crowd of incoming undead in a narrow play space. Perfecting omni movement allows a full range of action hero stunts, whether it's sprinting backward from a horde, diving sideways through a window, or automatically mantling low fences or scenery. Thanks to intelligent movement, which you can optionally set to automatic, you can expertly circle strafe your foes. Oh, great. That's fantastic. If you really want to see your new moves in action, try out the ability to switch from first to third. Hello? Try out the ability to switch from first to third person perspective for the first time in round-based zombies? Hello? And the shoulder you're watching while in third person. So is that like a third perspective shift? Wow, third person zombies. Oh my god, okay. Check your settings to change perspectives on the fly at any time during a match. Oh my gosh, and it can just be changed mid-match. Wow. This is huge. I mean, this is insane. We are only in where? We are only in part 2. And oh my god. This game's going to be amazing. Heads-up display options. The heads-up display that appears on your screen is designed to offer deep, customizable experiences across almost all aspects of the interface. There are far too many options to discuss in this blog. However, highlights include the ability to choose from a variety of HUD layouts. Yes, that includes a legacy setting that removes the minimap and positions elements in the same place as the HUD. Oh my god. In before someone someone demands a legacy setting for the Black Ops 4 HUD. The ability to turn off the health bar and zombie hit point damage numbers that appear with each successful impact. Full readability options, part of a large-scale undertaking related to accessibility settings for both vision and cognition. Wow. So like everything that people hated about in the HUD on Cold War can be turned off. The ability to select a custom color palette from your interface, icons, and maps, as well as robust minimap settings. And the ability to turn off Pack-a-Punch weapon camos to preserve the look of your weapon custom. That's cool. So it's not like, I'm assuming this is probably an option in settings maybe? Or is this going to be an option in, like at the Pack-a-Punch itself. I'm assuming it's probably in settings. But like then how does that apply for like everybody in your game? Like if I have that setting turned off to just show my weapon like my regular camos, is that going to mean everybody in my game is going to see my weapon camo, or are they going to see the Pack-a-Punch camo instead? If they does it depend on what they have turned on or off? I'm very interested to see how this one's going to work. Sounds like they listen to the community quite a bit. Legacy HUD is sweet. Yeah, they are. Everything I've read so far sounds like they have addressed so many of the community's complaints. The HUD is supremely customizable. It's still worth showing the default display so you can see how and where all the useful. So like this right here, this is giving massive Black Ops 4 HUD vibes. Just a little bit cleaner. And I'm assuming this being emotes and stuff, this will not be here at all times. But like the gums over here, that's much cleaner than the Black Ops 4 one where it's like in the 4 set. The gums over here is nice. I mean, it's just sleek. It's just very sleek. No, it's not capturing on here because open image in new tab. I don't want to. Okay, what I wanted to open it. I didn't want to download it. Whatever. It looks very sleek. An example of action with the default HUD utilized, and then an example of the same action with the legacy HUD. Oh, okay. Well, this is. Oh, wow. Okay. So perks over here, and then we have like the special weapon, and then your lethal and grenades, and then this stuff over here. Nice. Although this isn't Legacy Black Ops 3 HUD though. At least I don't think so. This is like Black Ops 4 multiplayer HUD right here, where they had like the special weapon in the middle, because that was not Black Ops 4 zombies. Nor was this Black Ops 3 zombies, because Black Ops 3 had the special weapon over here on the right side in the little circle surrounded by your ammo count and stuff and your weapon name. There's not really... Oh, I guess, yeah, the round counter down here. The round counter is up here in this one. I don't know what they mean, what this is, why this is Legacy HUD. Interesting. I mean, I guess it is, but I guess it's. I mean, like the perks over here on the left, that's kind of similar. They were a little bit more shifted to the left in the original ones, and the round counter was always in the bottom, right? In the OGs, is only in the recent ones where they switched it up into the top. Default HUD overview. So top left displays the named areas of the map where you're located, your minimap, and any objectives you are currently undertaking. Top middle, the main compass with the named area of the map you're in. So right there. Top right is the current round you're playing. Below that, intermittently appearing are portraits of the handlers assisting you in your mission. Middle left, click through to a submenu appearing here, which shows your available emotes and sprays, the latter of which can be used to pinpoint areas of interest you're investigating. Nice. Bottom left, name, armor, health bar, hit points, armor plates, and reserve, self-revive, current salvage total, current essence total. It look for all the information they're trying to cram in here. It looks sleek, and I like that they are doing the armor plating thing where you have to like manually plate your armor, so you can kind of like build up the reserves of them and then apply them. That's nice. Instead of just if you have max armor, you don't get to pick up any of the armor drops. Bottom middle, the perks you currently have active. Bottom right, your offensive capabilities all grouped together, including current weapon along with ammo and reserve. Rarity of the weapon denoted by a color behind the ammo and a diamond icon. The alt fire capabilities of the weapon, so there we go. Yep, that's definitely a thing. Alternative fires. Things like flamethrower, underbarrel attachments, master key, shotguns, like just stuff like that is what I'm thinking for alt fires. Maybe switching a full auto weapon to a semi-auto or into a burst. Current ammo mod weapon the weapon is employing, your current pack level, tactical lethal, field upgrade with circular regeneration bar around it, and up to 3 gobblegums you've acquired from a machine. Oh, that's different. So you can have up to 3 gums at a time. And then you can select between the 3 of them. Also, that is definitely stock option anywhere but here. And also, this is interesting to me because these are the OG icons. These are the OG icons: purple, green, and then whatever this is. That looks like a shield almost. So maybe like an armor refill. But like these are the OG colors right here. So is this just like a placeholder right now? Because they showed that all the gums are like different colors. They're focusing on like reds and like, you know, deep oranges and like those kind of colors. Like, but these are the OG ones. Like that's anywhere but here's OG purple, and that's stock options OG green. But then there's this one that's like a deep emerald green. That's very clearly a new Gobblegum. Interesting. During normal gameplay, your target crosshairs and reticle when your weapon is ADS, and when activated, zombie hit markers are shown in the following ways. Enemies you are currently damaging have a health bar, damage in 3 different colors. White is regular damage, gold is critical damage, and blue is armor damage, and confirmed enemy kills along with how they were dispatched. With the correct button press, a context-sensitive ping wheel can also appear here, offering the ability to drop a marker at a location based on audio, visual, threat level, or an area to move to. Nice. Idle hands, saving and stability. Due to a variety of important reasons, including improved visual quality and lower file sizes, an internet connection is required to play Black Ops 6 Zombies. Robust systems have been put into place to both maximize the ease of matchmaking and minimize gameplay interruptions. Here are some of these mitigations. Private matchmaking. New in Black Ops 6 Zombies, players can join another friend's game no matter how far they are through the game, providing the host has room in their game and their... Oh my god. So, like, this is huge right here. So you can start up a private match, and then at any point in the game, your friend can join you. At any point in the game. You could go to round 50 on a private match, and then your friend could join you mid-game. Wow. Then this right here. This was the thing that I had heard that was leaked a couple days ago, and this is fucking huge. Pausing, saving, and recovery at any point during a game, the following can occur. Pausing. You can elect to pause your solo match to take a quick break. After a finite amount of time without continuing to play, the game will automatically save the match at the point it was paused. Load the save file to continue. For the first time in Zombies, you can elect to save your solo match at any time, provided you are at full health, aren't downed, dead, or actively engaged in an exfil. So I'm assuming that's, you know, to prevent like, oh, I went down, so now I'm going to save and quit. Load the save file to continue. Again, if enough time passes while you're AFK, the game will automatically save your game state. Huge. Just huge. I mean, this right here, I think, is the single greatest feature right here. Right here. This is massive for Zombies. Solo players, load up your save close to the point in time you disconnected and continue. Stop. On the rare occasion that the game servers, your internet, or a combination of the two conspire to prevent your continued enjoyment of the game and you disconnect, you can load your save close to the point in time you did. Oh my god. This game's going to be peak. I don't know what else to say, guys. This game is going to be peak. Squad players, if you disconnected from a squad match but the host is still active, you can rejoin and continue the match after a small period of time spectating. Oh my god. So no more getting disconnect. I mean, yes, you can get disconnected, but no more disconnections killing your entire game. Oh my god. Where was this like 8 years ago? Okay, we're on to part 3 of 6, guys. Part 3, locked and loaded, pre-game preparation. Augments, customizing perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades. Augments provide a rich and innovative customization experience. We are on part 3 of 6, and I'm already blown away by how good this sounds. Allowing you to invest in research between matches, unlocking augments for every perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade in the game. Each perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade has a research path accessed in the pre-game menus between matches. Revelations name drop. Revelations you make during your research allow you to unlock the true power of each item, which take the form of augments. A total of 6 augments per item, 3 minor and 3 major are yours to uncover. A minor augment offers a limited advantage to the item, usually during use, and a major augment offers a substantial advantage to the behavior of the item, usually during use. From the 6 researched augments, you can imbue 2 of them, one minor, one major to each perk, ammo mod, and field upgrade. Oh! Augments are designed to create a deep progression path, as well as offering you the ability to delve into research that benefits your style of play. Experimenting with all the available augments, learning how they interact with other augments for perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades, and also how your fellow teammates are using their preferred setups, provides an incredible depth to the experience. So this is like Cold War's system of upgrading weapons, except you have to select the upgrades before going into the match. So since they're still including those Ethereum crystals in the game, I'm assuming those are going to be used to unlock the augments, and then each thing, whether it's a perk, a field upgrade, whatever, ammo mod, can only have 1 minor and 1 major upgrade selected onto it for each match. And I'm assuming that can be, for every perk in the game, you can have 1 minor or 1 major. I like that, because I think the biggest problem with Black Ops Cold War upgrade systems, to me, was like, it was great that when you got everything upgraded and you felt like a god, but then it was just like, okay, but this kind of just makes you really overpowered. Like, you combine full sprint with stamina up and unlimited ammo with mule kick and no explosive damage with flopper and all this extra health with jug plus extra armor resistance and all this, like, all of it combined, like major increased headshot damage with deadshot. Like, it just made you so powerful to the point where sometimes it just felt like a joke on the early rounds. I like this idea of, like, you get to select which of each one that you want for each, perk, ammo mod, or field upgrade. And that you can experiment with different ones too. You can change it in different games. Like, that's so cool. Like maybe there's, certain ones that are like, they delve more into like the medic healing style. Like, put some augments on quick revive that make you a better healer. Put some augments onto, a field upgrade like Ether Shroud that make you able to get around the map quicker to go heal your teammates, stuff like that. Or you could go the fully offensive style, like, put an augment onto Frenzied Guard, and it makes it, you're killing zombies, like, really easily, one-shotting them. Put an augment on the Deadshot, and now you're doing, like, all this massive headshot damage. Like, I think that's great. I think that's really great. Weapons and loadouts. Neutralizing the frothing undead requires more than harsh words and bravado. You're fortunate to be able to count on an extensive armory from which to perfect your anti-zombie armaments before the battle begins. Let's get to the gunsmith and find out more about perfecting your pre-game loadouts. Stats and camos. Naturally, each of these loadout elements have zombies-related challenges and badges related to them, and the weapons have camos to grind for. This includes 4 highly desirable mastery camos in zombies. 4 of them. Interesting. Because before it was always... Was it 4? No, because before it was always gold, diamond, and then whatever, dark matter. Keeping score, there's no need to manually tally on how many zombies each individual weapon has eliminated them. That's cool. So it's going to break out your kills based on whether it's your primary weapon, your melee, your field upgrade, your tactical, or your lethal. I like that. Creating and continuing to adapt your zombie killing arsenal is the key to in-game success, and the Black Ops 6 loadout system shares many features from Cold War as well as a few important differences. Your main method of eliminating the undead consists of a primary weapon, your fists, until you find a second weapon in the match, and a dedicated melee weapon for when the situation gets even messier, as an alternative to a melee strike with the butt of your gun. Yo, what's up, Seth? Primary weapon, choose from any available assault rifle, SMG, shotgun, LMG, marksman rifle, sniper rifle, handgun, or launcher, and melee weapon, choose from the available melee armaments. Fun grinding is back. That's what it sounds like. I don't know how much of like this upper stuff you've been following, but like, holy shit, man, dude, it sounds amazing. Unique unexpected effects when pack-a-punching weapons, like from Black Ops 1, you know, thinking like the crossbow that would turn into a monkey bomb. Like, stuff like that is back. Salvage, they got rid of high-grade salvage. It's just regular salvage now. And salvage is used for ammo mods, and then the same stuff as it was in Cold War. And it's player-specific, so your other team members can't steal your salvage. They're adding a main quest, and then they're having the main quest, but then like a month later after the map is released, they're doing a guided version of the main quest that makes it easier to get through. The HUD can be fully cut. This is what it looks like normally. This is what like the legacy HUD looks like, and then you can turn like all these elements off. And then saving, you can save your game, and if you get disconnected from a game, it automatically saves your game, and you can just jump right back into it. Okay, back to where we were. Here, further improvements and in-game access. Weapons can also be purchased with essence at wall buys with higher rarity than your loadout weapon, or in mystery boxes randomized with a higher rarity. Weapons can be dropped and swapped between teammates. That you could do in Cold War, but only if you bought another weapon. So I'm wondering if they'll just give you the option to just straight up just drop your gun. Weapons can also be improved with damage increasing rarity powers found at arsenal machines, improved with different ammo mods, improved significantly with damage, sometimes hidden effects. Yep, there it is. Thank God. I love that this is back. I love that this is back so much. And additional ammunition reserves at the Pack-a-Punch machine using the zombie build system found in a wall buy or mystery box as one of your own personal weapon builds. Provided you've saved the... so this is like custom mods. This is interesting, though, using the zombie build system. Saved the custom build and assigned it to be accessible at a wall buy or mystery box in the loadout menu before a match. This will even implement the camo charm or stick. So this isn't like a thing where you get the weapon and then you apply the blueprint like it was in Cold War. This is like you preset it before the match, and then when you find the weapon in-game at the wall buy or mystery box, it has that custom build. Interesting. Field upgrades. Yes, so this is a field upgrade. I was right about that. It's a field upgrade. Each member of your squad is bringing a piece of specialized equipment known as field upgrades, a powerful device that offers a chargeable, impressive elemental ability followed by a cooldown period when the field upgrade recharges and is ready to be used again. You earn more charges simply by eliminating enemies, not with the passage of time. Okay, so they got rid of the time thing, so you have to kill enemies to charge them up now. At launch, expect to choose a familiar field upgrade from past Zombies games. So we've got Ether Shroud, Frenzied Guard, Healing Aura, and Energy Mine back. And in addition, expect a brand new field upgrade known as Dark Flare, which I'm assuming is this, offering a new and impressive offensive capability. You generate a massive energy beam that deals lethal shadow damage, and the beam penetrates everything in its path. The field upgrades looking like this is really cool, too. I really like this design. Almost looking like the Zombies in Spaceland pistols. Further improvements. Yeah, Ring of Fire is out. Yes, it is. Yeah, it was way too OP. Yeah, that's very interesting. No Ring of Fire, no Tesla Storm, and what was the other one? No Frost Blast either. Interesting. Field upgrades can be made even more powerful with the use of augments. Field upgrades cannot be dropped, but now for the first time in Zombies, you can swap to a different field upgrade at any time. Oh, and they touched on augments, Seth. They are now... It's the upgrades that you can do like in Cold War with the crystals to like your perks and stuff. But each one has 6 upgrades, they said. Some of them being minor augments and some of them being major augments. And for each thing, you can only equip 1 minor and 1 major augment. So for every perk, you can have 1 minor and 1 major augment. For every ammo mod, you can have 1 minor and 1 major. And for every field upgrade, you can have 1 minor and 1 major. And those can be swapped out, you know, in the pregame lobby before, so you can kind of switch your playstyle up like that. Field upgrades cannot be dropped, but now for the first time in Zombies, you can swap to a different field upgrade at any time during a match by using the in-game menu. Note that your cooldown... Wasn't this a thing in Cold War, though? Like, I'm assuming that they mean by this that, like, oh, you can just go into the menu and then it'll be like field upgrade switch. But, like, in Cold War, you could just switch to a different loadout that had a different... Like, you would have to set all of your loadouts to have different field upgrades, but you could just switch to that loadout and change it. I don't know why they're saying that this is a first time. I guess they're probably meaning that, like, you can do that without having to change your loadout, without having to change your create a class. You don't think it was planned? Yeah, that's true. It didn't really seem like a planned system the way that it worked. More kind of like just an exploit of the way the system was built. Field upgrade example, additional pieces of Dark Flare. With some promising mass takedowns during previous matches, you begin focusing on researching the Dark Flare field upgrade between matches and start to unlock the minor and major augments, adding yet more power to future uses of this field upgrade. Once fully researched, you have the following 3 minor augments and 3 major augments to choose from. Before your next match, you simply choose 1 minor and 1 major augment depending on your specific needs and can swap between other... You can swap the augments between... Oh, wait, between matches. I thought they were going to say you could swap the augments during the match. No, between matches. Okay. So we went with these. Minor augment, heavy shadow, zombies impacted by the beam are slowed, and the major augment, the beam is replaced by a sphere that damages enemies as it travels and detonates at the end of the duration. Okay, cool. Unlike Black Ops Cold War, you're facing down some zombie hordes with a choice of tactical and lethal equipment that you can bring into the info with you. Tactical equipment craft, so the crafting table is back, nice. During would be, oh my god, it'd be so OP. Tacticals offer the use of an additional non-lethal advantage to partner with a more devastating attack from a lethal or another weapon. Current loadout tacticals include concussion or decoy grenades or the ever-useful stim shot. Once in-game, you can use salvage you've acquired from dropped enemies, ground loot to construct a wide variety of tactical equipment, each with a different cost. Craft as many as you like until your inventory is full or a lack of salvage prevents you. So we've got concussions, we've got stim shots, smoke grenades, decoy. Smoke grenades are interesting. Blocks vision and automated targeting systems. Is this going to, like, make it so that zombies can't see you? This is, like, the first time that we've ever seen smoke grenades in zombies. Shock charges, symbol monkeys, and the Casimir is back. Lethal equipment, crafting table. Nice, that grenade blast is awesome. Lethals are utilized when masses of writhing, blah, blah, blah. Choose frag, sticky, or thermo grenades. The combat axe or the new blast trap. Oh. A small missile strapped with an improvised explosive. During a match, gather salvage from drop zombies to increase your pool of lethal equipment, each with a different cost. Craft as many as you like until your inventory is full or a lack of salvage prevents you. So we got frags, we've got stickies, molotovs, C4, the combat axe, impact grenade, precision grenade that explodes on impact. I like that. They had those in Advanced Warfare, and those were great. Those were my favorite grenades. Creates a large fuel air cloud that explodes after a duration for the thermo grenade, and the blast trap is a planted explosive device that detonates when enemies. So it's kind of like claymores. Probably going to look like monkey bombs and Voltrade. Yeah, like Voltrade. Yep, with like the green smoke. Further improvements in in-game access. Some tacticals and lethals are intermittently dropped by zombies. Good. A full complement of tacticals and lethals can be structured at crafting tables along with more powerful ordnance such as score streaks. So support equipment. Yep, there it is. Mutant Injection temporarily transforms you into a mangler with all the bells and whistles. Nice. That's going to be so cool. Also, Seth, did you see the little teaser that they had of Liberty Falls at the end of the gameplay trailer? The fucking jet gun is back. The fucking jet gun is back. Like, oh my god. Self-revive, RCXD, and the sentry turret. Nice. New support, Mutant Injection. One of the support items you can craft is the Mutant Injection, which allows you to transform into and temporarily wreak havoc as a mangler. Once you inject yourself with the serum, you grow an additional 3 feet taller, become clad in plated armor. You can throw your weight about with a vicious melee swipe, ranged mangler cannon, attack, and a zombie-killing barging sprint, all with some seriously impressive damage upgrades. Your new form even allows... Oh, something new. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. I'm just excited to see the jet gun finally as it was meant to be. Gobblegums, custom packs, crack your teeth as well. as the skulls of the undead with a variety of custom gobblegum packs. Based on your stored reserves of the killer candy, pick a single pack to bring with you, with each pack containing 5 different single-use gobblegums that you've chosen to access during a match, via a special confectionery machine that holds each gobblegum in your pack and spits out one randomly once you... So this is interesting. It says with each pack, pick a single pack to bring with you, with each pack containing 5 different single-use gobblegums. So so you bring 5 gums in with you. Can you only use them once and then you're done? Like for the rest of the game? That's interesting. The gobblegum you can choose are based on the collection you have in your inventory. One of the ways to continuously keep your gobblegum collection filled is by earning them in game. Oh, earning them in game? Gobblegums are single-use items and are permanently single-use items and are permanently removed from your inventory once received in game. So, is that how IW Gums works? It's kind of, because IW was like, so you get your 5 cards. And you could use them, and then once you use them, they'd be gone. But then you could go refill them at the Fate and Fortune machine, but you could only refill them, I think it was 2 or 3 times in the map. And then you were just done. You were just done for the rest of the game. This sounds like, to me, is like you pick 5 gobblegums to go into the match with, and once you pull your gum out of the gobblegum machine, it's over. Like you can't pull that one again out of the machine. So I'm wondering, how does that work with the, like, are all gobblegums now consumables? Are they all pay to win? Like, are there no classics anymore? And are they all, like, you have to earn all of them? Or is it something like, so, like, because I'm thinking, like, okay, in old games, you would have, like, okay, you have 9 perkaholics in your in-game menu. Or your pre-game lobby menu. You would go into the game and you could use up your perkaholics as many times through the gobblegum machine until all 9 of those were used up. In this scenario, are we saying that, okay, you have 9 perkaholics in your pre-game menu. When you go into the game, the machine only allows for you to pull 1 perkaholic this entire game. And then you'll use it up, and then you leave the match. And then you have now 8 in your inventory to use. And then the next game, you can only use 1 and so forth, instead of constantly being able to pull it until you're out of how many you had in your inventory in the pregame lobby. Maybe that's going to be explained down here. I don't know. But that, to me, is what it sounds like, is you can only use the gum 1 time in the game, regardless of how many you have in your inventory in the pregame lobby. So, gobblegum rarity. Gobblegums come in a variety of... Yeah, single-use gums could be interesting, but I think it will depend on what... Exactly. Sounds right and helps... It does... I think it does help balance it, because then it's like, okay, yes, you can go in with Perkaholic, but if you use it, and then you go down, you can't just get it right back without starting a new game. So then this also makes me wonder... If it's single use and they're getting rid of, and it's everything is single use. There's no classics. It's all rare. It's all things that have to be earned outside of the game to build up an inventory. Are they getting rid of the inventory? Are they making every gum classic? And then, but then each one can only be used 1 time in game. So it doesn't matter how many you have outside in the pregame lobby. Like, are they just getting rid of that counter entirely? But I don't think that's the case, because they've already advertised that you get gobblegums for pre-ordering. So it sounds like, to me, gobblegums are still going to be a counter that you have to, like, earn them and can build them up in the pregame lobby. But that would be an interesting take on it. Make them all classics. Make them all... There's no, like, you don't have to earn them anymore outside of the game in whatever Dr. Monty's factory they have in this game. But you can only use them 1 time in a game. I don't think that's the route they're going. I think it's still going to be like you will have a stash outside of the game, but you can only use it 1 time in game, regardless of how many you have. So rare Gobblegum examples include shields up. Your armor is twice as strong for 3 minutes. That's interesting. It's not giving you armor. It's making it stronger. And Killjoy, which spawns an insta-kill power-up. Epic Gobblegum examples include Free Fire. Firing weapons consumes no ammo for the next 60 seconds. And Soda Fountain. The next perk purchased gives an additional random perk. Love that one. Legendary gums include Phoenix Up. Revive all teammates and they keep their perks. And wall-to-wall clearance. Excuse me. Wall buys cost 10 essence. Great. Ultra Gobblegums include Perkaholic. Gives the players all Perk-Colas on the map. And Wonder Bar, the next gun from... There it is. Yep, that's the one I saw in the trailer. I was right. Next gun from the mystery box will be a Wonder Weapon. That is huge. That right there is going to make Easter egg speedruns just insane now. And we got Whimsicles back. Newtonian Negation. That is like their favorite one. Zombies killed fall straight up for 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes now, though. I liked when it was like 20. Exceptions to this are the whimsical Gobblegums, of course, which, as the name suggests, provide effects that aren't focused on giving you an advantage, but instead grant a sometimes hilarious, always entertaining effect. An amuse-bouche, if you will. I love the new design of the Gobblegum machine with Mr. Peaks. Mr. Peaks is only too happy to provide you with an in-game confectionery machine from which to extricate your Gobstopper. Simply interact with it, no essence required, fantastic. And a Gobblegum is randomly dropped, ready for pickup. The machine then cools down on a timer or will be immediately reset on the next round. That's nice. Instead of making it cost more, they're making it a cooldown. Grab the sweet, and then it's added to your inventory and HUD. And you can store up to 3 unique Gobblegums at once and use 1, 2, or all 3 of them at once. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, you can use... Oh my God. So I really hope that this means that they have like Temporal Gift coming back, because using Temporal Gift and a fire sale at the same time would be just glorious. This may very well add many new dimensions to combat as these Gobblegum effects interact with your fellow teammates and other augmentations and power-ups. Gobblegums cannot be dropped or shared, but you can swap to a different Gobblegum pack at any time during a match by using the in-game menu. That's massive. That is absolutely massive. Changing the pack will reset the randomized order of the new pack. That's huge. That's massive. So you can just basically go into a match and use any gum that you want. Oh my God, that's massive. New Gobblegums are earnable in-game simply for playing. Okay. Expect to earn 1 random Gobblegum every few rounds. You'll know when you've been awarded a new Gobblegum due to a reward sequence at the start of a stuff. So it sounds to me like they're almost getting rid of Dr. Monty's factory and a type like that, and are just fully replacing the Liquid Divinium system with just giving you the Gobblegums instead of giving you Liquid Divinium, which you then go to spend on Gobblegums. Any unused Gobblegums are kept between matches, and you won't lose them if you happen to... Okay, so right there, that disproves what I was just talking about before, where they're all... This shows that they're still acting like they were with Mega Gobblegums in the other one, where you earn them, and you build them up, and you have an inventory amount of them. And this is actually huge. You won't lose them if you happen to disconnect from a match. That's also big. So I wonder if that's going to feed back into the exploit in Black Ops 3 where you could disconnect and keep your gums. Black Ops 6 gameplay systems, perks. Look at all the beautiful perk machines. Oh, they look so good. They look so good. Oh, I need to go grab a drink of water real quick. All right, I'm back. Man, the perk machines look so good. Oh my God, I didn't even notice Flopper. Flopper has the Flopper machine. Oh, the Flopper machine is back finally. It looks so good. Wow. Updated Cold War ones looking sexy. Yes, they are. Oh my goodness. If you're after a tasty beverage that also has the benefits of granting abilities to aid you and your teammates' survival chances to get ready to hunt down your preferred vending machines, as Perk-a-Colas are back and with more of a kicker than ever. For Black Ops 6 Zombies, every Perk-a-Cola can comes with up to 6 augment options to choose from, 3 minor, 3 major. Perks are purchased using Essence. What is the bottom right? So this is the new perk that they added. It's called Melee Macchiato. They showed it off a little bit in the trailer. It almost looks like it does, like when you punch zombies, it does like a like wind effect almost. Kind of like the 1-inch punch from Origins is what I'm getting. So I'm assuming it's going to be like Melee is going to have like an area of effect when you buy this and like increase damage. Perks are purchased using Essence and have been designed to offer a wide variety of bonuses that suits your style of play, allowing you to choose the order and number you need. Seek out specific perk machines scattered throughout the play space, or seek out the infamous Dare Wonder Fizz machine, offering all available perks in a single, usually dangerous location. Actually, they might have a... Yes, they have a little blurb down there. We'll see what that is. Each time you purchase a new perk, the essence cost increases, and your perk collection, displayed along at the bottom of your HUD, lasts as long as you do. If you're down, expect to lose perks depending on how many you've obtained and how long you're... Okay, so it's exactly like Cold War with the perks not having their own unique costs anymore. They're now set at a price, and then they just increase as you go along. So these are what they look like at launch. Increase maximum health by 100 for Jug. Quick Revive reduces the health regen delay time and reduce the time it takes to revive an ally. Still the same. Increase reload speed and armor replating speed bonus by 30%. That's nice. Movement speed increase with stamina. Flopper, immunity to all self-inflicted damage and status effects. Dive to prone triggers an explosion, which increases the higher you fall. Immunity from fall damage while diving to prone. So it's like classic PhD. That's great, and no upgrades needed to get the no explosive damage. That's huge. Deadshot, aiming down the sight, moves to an enemy critical location, increased enemy critical damage. I love that they did this. I love that this has been a thing with Deadshot recently now, because it actually makes it viable for PC. And every bullet you fire is a small... Yep. So basically exactly how they were in Cold War, except a couple changes, like Flopper being able to get the... Flopper basically being normal Flopper instead of having to upgrade it. So this is Melee Macchiato. In addition, expect to access a new and delicious drink designed to inflict enhanced and severe punishment at close range, the Melee Macchiato. Melee Macchiato replaces the weapon gun butt with a deadly punch that sends enemies flying. Okay. So you don't hit with your weapon anymore, you just do like an uppercut punch. Doesn't look like it has an area of effect. Doesn't look like it's hitting multiple zombies. So I don't know how good that one's going to be. We'll see. Example, and augments Melee Macchiato. So after swigging down a can of Melee Macchiato and using it for a few games, focusing on researching the perk between matches, you begin to learn and unlock both minor and major augments. So here we have one melee kills, reload a portion of your held weapon. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it does look really slow too. So reloading a portion of your weapon, that's nice. And then successful melee attack, and I figured this was going to be one. That was in Cold War as well, where melee attacks would heal you. I think this is one that's you're definitely going to need the augments for to make it good. Ammo mods, the Arsenal machine. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's a whole new machine for salvage. And it's outside of Pack-a-Punch too. Interesting. So ammo mods are not going to be purchased at Pack-a-Punch. So along with rarity and Pack-a-Punch capabilities, your primary weapon can be outfitted with an upgrade known as an ammo mod. Yep. Obtained in-game via rare ground loot, and more specifically at the Arsenal machine. Using salvage you've collected as payment, ammo mods grant a effective weapon a percentage chance of dealing a special effect upon a successful projectile impact. Only one ammo mod can be applied to a weapon at a time, that you can purchase a new ammo mod as necessary. So at launch, we're going to have Brain Rot. Bullets deal toxic damage, and each bullet has a chance to turn a normal or special zombie into an ally. Oh, and this is nice, too. It affects special enemies right off the bat, too, without having to upgrade it or anything. Cryo Freeze, bullets deal frost damage, and slung zombies, dead wire, stunning zombies, and napalm burst. Okay, so the basics are back. We'll see how good they are in game. Because, you know, these have changed drastically between Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Cold War in terms of which one is the meta. BO3 ones, exactly, yep. Expect a new access, a new elemental power, barely contained with the following ammo mod, geared towards controlling dense crowds of the undead. Shadow Rift. Bullets deal shadow damage. Each bullet has a chance to spawn a black hole if striking normal or special enemies, warping nearby zombies away and dropping some from the air at high speed. Okay, I wonder if, will that damage them is the real question, though. When they fall from, like, a high drop, is that going to damage them? So, augments on Shadow Rift, dropped zombies fall on other zombies for the minor augment. So that will either probably damage the other zombies, or it will cause the other zombies to, like, stumble and then, you know, be slowed. Zombies that are dropped from portals will explode. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. You could basically just be dropping bombs. That one is going to be huge right there. Rampage Inducer is back. Zombies will appear and move more quickly for the first 20 rounds, and providing you aren't overwhelmed, this allows you to speed through the early rounds of a match. Yep, so we know it looks to be exactly the same. Ground loot, we've got salvage, we've got armor plates, and we've got tacticals, lethals, and support equipment, and ammo mods. So ammo mods can be picked up again off the ground. There are other ways to secure ground loot, including, interesting. Providing you have fewer than 3 armor, okay, so you can hold 3 armor plates in reserve, it looks like, nice. Yeah, all that seems pretty straightforward from Cold War. Ammo caches are back, and they still refill wonder weapons. Cost of the ammo increases as the power of your weapon goes up. Yep. Tactical raft, yes. Designed and constructed by Project Janus scientists, Terminus features boat delivery portals, allowing for on-demand transportation around the vicinity of the main island. Usually on a well-utilized dock or pier. Also, wait, hold on. Oh, it looks like that thing is just going to be a part of the map. Not the maybe it will be the main boss, but like it looks like it's also going to be like in the map. Just like it popping out when you're on the boat. Usually, swimming in the choppy waters of the ocean under current circumstances is possible, but not advised. The tactical. Oh, so it's almost like a transit style where it's like, okay, you've got the bus, but if you want to explore the areas without the bus, you can do so. But there's going to be some stuff that you're going to have to deal with, like this big tentacle monster. So there's a big Outbreak map with the Easter egg. I don't know if it's like an Outbreak style map. It almost seems like it with some of these things, but I wonder like if this boat is just going to be like, okay, it's at this dock and you call it here and then you can, like, are you controlling where it goes is my question. Because like here it kind of looks like it's doing its own thing. But like you have the person sitting, they don't look like they're controlling anything. So like it kind of looks like it's on its own set path and it'll just take you to a different location instead of being able to like free drive it. Fastest way to reach the outer islands and the abandoned shipwreck as further discoveries are made. They have said that this is one of the largest zombies map that they've ever created. So that will be interesting to see. Yeah, it could just be like a rave style boat. Yeah. Where it's just like, you know, you can call it at probably different spots. Like there's probably different docks around the map. And you can probably summon it to each of those spots. And then they'll take you to a different location based on where you called it from. So, yep, trial machines are back. Phasing in and out of reality across the maps is an odd and intriguing terminal, which intermittently allows you to complete blank special objective trials. With enough essence, you can activate a terminal unit to begin a short challenge. This could involve holding a specific zone, dispatching enemies in a skillful manner, or a host of other conditions. Succeed, and a special chest warps into reality, offering up variety of interesting rewards. Offering up what could this blank be? Offering up blank variety of interesting rewards. The computer is then beamed out of existence, only to periodically return for further trials to be completed. So then we got power-ups here. We've got insta-kill, double points, max ammo, nuke, bonus points, full power, and max armor. That's nice. Is that new? Has that ever been in zombies before? It's been in, like, there have been a max armor like rewards that you can get, but like just as a straight power up, I don't think that's ever been a thing. As a reward for clearing enemy incursions, expect a variety of what? Wait, hold on. Carpenter's not here. Oh, they got rid of my boy Carpenter. Rest in peace, Carpenter. 2008 to 2024. So as a reward for clearing enemy incursions, expect a variety of well-known power-ups to make an appearance in Black Ops 6, encouraging you and your team to work together. There's a strategy to win strategy in when to automatically activate a power-up prior to its eventual disappearance during battle. So yep, we got insta-kill. Does not count towards field upgrade charging. Good that they specified that. We got double points. We got max ammo. We got the nuke. We got fire sale. Bonus points, full power, and max armor. So, pretty standard. Black Ops 6 Zombies continues to utilize damage sources with an elemental association, and each one has a specific benefit or behavior associated with it. You're wise to experiment with such powers, as the enemies you encounter are likely to be weakened more effectively by at least one of the following types of elemental damage. So we've got frost, we've got fire, electric, toxic, and shadow. And they have different sources of how you can deal this type of damage. Nice. So the arsenal machine, weapon rarity upgrades. Yep. So uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Those are all back again. Wall buys. The rarity of a wall buy increases with the number of rounds you complete, and wall buys have a number of uses. I love how they have like wall buys having they gotta justify wall buys. Like, so they allow you to attain a different weapon type in case your loadout isn't doing the job, or you want a secondary primary weapon to replace the handgun. A wall buy weapon already has a rarity value associated with it, and if you defined a zombie build, the weapon you purchase will be a rarefied version of that customized weapon or blueprint, complete with your preferred attachments and cosmetics. Wall buys. So there it is. Yep, they are just straight up wall buys right here. They're not at a machine anymore. They are just straight wall buys for armor. Interesting. And it's looking like it's going to be the same exact way, where like at the early rounds, it'll be, you know, this color where it's just, you know, level 2 armor or level 1 armor, and then it'll turn into a level 2 armor. And then as the game progresses, then you can go to it and it'll be, you know, the epic purple for the level 3 armor. No mule kick either. We did not see mule kick at all in this list right here. Yep, no mule kick. And it also sounds to me like you are going to start with your primary, but then also have a so it says to replace the handgun. So like, are you always going to have a secondary and it's always going to be the handgun? Like, are you always going to start with 2 weapons? One being whatever your primary created class weapon is, and then the second just being a handgun. Interesting. So then that lends to believe, are we going to be able to pick primaries and secondaries? And can that handgun be switched out to, you know, another secondary, like say a different style of pistol, or maybe like an explosive, or like a special weapon like the, you know, the tack knife or the ballistic knife, or, you know, those type of ones. Yeah, I like this being a wall buy now instead of a machine. I don't mind that at all. I like that a lot. How do you buy this? Cost to access is essence. Okay, so you're buying, so it's not salvage that purchases armor either. I like that too. I really like that. And then once you visit an armor wall buy, it sees once you visit an armor wall buy, it ceases to function, and you accrue armor plates via ground loot. Or so what I'm understanding here is that you buy the armor to get the bar to show up on your HUD for armor, and then once it depletes, the only way to fill it back up is to use armor plates. Gone down with the armor stand so many times. Exactly. So it sounds like there's no more going to be, okay, I need to go to an armor station to go and refill my armor. It's now solely the only way to refill your armor is to either find another one of these, and once you use it, it's gone at that location. And then you just have to go to one of the other maybe 3 that are on the map. And then the only other way to upgrade it is to upgrade armor plates. So I'm assuming it's going to be like maybe one shows up and then later on in the game another shows up at a higher rarity to unlock the next tier of armor, and then later on another one pops up to unlock the third tier of armor. Yeah, I think it's more balanced that way. Instead of like, oh, at the beginning of every round I've got to run down to this one spot on the map to refill my armor and then go back all the way to where I was training at. Like, I like this a little bit more because it's like, okay, you just go here, you buy your armor, and then it's on your person. And then once you run out of armor, then you just have to get plates from killing enemies and refill it that way. Instead of having to constantly be going back to this one specific spot on the map every single round just to fill your armor back up. It's going to let you have more play styles and be able to be like, just be in different spots of the map and like just stay in a certain area, stay where you want to stay in the map. Because God, like I just think about D Machine and I'm just like, I love that map and I love training in the area where like the plane is, and I love training in the spawn where you spawn at. I love training in those spots, but then every single round I've got to go down to the end station area and I've got to go to the armor machine and I've got to fill my stuff up and then I've got to run all the way back up and yeah. I'm beyond impressed. I am so impressed, Star. I mean, we are literally on part 4 right now of 6 and I have been streaming for an hour and a half now just going through this blog post. It is insane how much stuff there is here. It's like they took everything that Cold War added and they've refined it so well and then added so many of these different new systems. I think it's good. This is going to be peak. So yeah, mystery box. Crate power comes great with crate power comes great responsibilities. And the classic mystery box is back, appearing in semi-random locations and allowing you to obtain a random weapon, including some that are only available from the mystery box. Purchaser can elect to keep the weapon, drop it for a teammate, and or spin again. Rewards include random weapon, random wonder weapon, random... Okay, so supports are back in there as well. Nice. So pretty much the same. After everyone's favorite undead cuddly rabbit and Mr. Peaks teleports with the box to a different part of the map. Yeah, it looks like they still have the same thing where the higher the round, the greater chance of a higher rarity weapon or wonder weapon appearing. Thanks to the zombie build system, there's a chance that a mystery box weapon spawns one you've already built out in the loadout menu, but with the added benefit of a rarity upgrade. I'm interested to see how this zombie build system is going to work. If it's going to be like just exactly like custom mods in Cold War, or if it's going to be like an entirely overhauled type of weapon crafting system. Firepower Pack-a-Punch machine, the most important machine on a round-based zombies map. The Pack-a-Punch machine is used to upgrade your weapons into more powerful variants. Initially, the machine lacks any power, but once the outpost is back online and enough essence is acquired, you can easily reach the machine and automatically upgrade with a single button press. No more menu. That's nice. So because they took ammo mods off of the Pack-a-Punch machine and put them into their own thing, we're back to the normal Pack-a-Punch where you just go up, you hold X, it puts your gun in the machine, and then you get it back out instead of a menu. I like that. I like that a lot. And this just looks cool. Man, it just looks good. It just really looks good. Primary and melee weapons can all be upgraded up to 3 times at the Pack-a-Punch machine, as well as any wonder weapon you may have to hand. Actual firepower enhancement varies depending on your gun or melee weapon you're using. Occasionally comes with surprising effects, but usually increases the potency, chambered ammo, and ammo reserves. And I said this earlier, but I think this right here, the fact that they are doing this again, is phenomenal to me. That they're going the like Black Ops 1 World War II zombies route, where it was like certain guns, when you would upgrade them, they'd get these like unique effects on them that no other guns would have. Like the crossbow getting the monkey bomb bolt, and like that one LMG in World War II zombies that produces like the like orb around, the like energy orb around you when you reload. The fact that they're doing that again just is going to make using different guns in game is going to feel so good. Like it's going to actually be like you have incentive to want to use other weapons instead of just dropping in with the shotgun and that's all you run. You may elect to keep the current cosmetic look of the weapon you're pack punching by toggling PAP camos on or off on settings. Each of the 3 PAP tiers include an impressive and usually glowing camouflage, as well as a change in audio, especially when firing the weapon. So here we go. Okay, the wonder weapons. Research on Terminus Island has uncovered the existence of just such a device, known colloquially as a wonder weapon. So the Beam Smasher is what this thing is. Visually, the Beam Smasher is comparable in size and shape to a light machine gun and features a single barrel emitting a supercharged and incredibly damaging etheric beam. Set around the barrel are resonator focus flaps that direct the energy created by the weapon. The weapon is reloaded by swapping out the side-mounted DAP canister. Oh my god. So Dark Ether PP canister? Man, so like, okay, so that looks like it's like slowing down the zombies with like the tactical effect of like the little beam, and then you also have like the beam that can kill. So I'm assuming that that's probably like a right click or, you know, left trigger type thing. Whereas the regular beam is, you know, your regular fire. Wow, that is cool. So that's got two firing modes. Primary, this fires a solid beam of etheric energy, causing organic matter to break down at the molecular level. This occurs almost instantly, and enemies appear to explode in a cloud of vaporized innards. Further testing is needed, but it appears that the longer the weapon fires, the more ungainly it begins to move. So yeah, obviously you fire it, and it just kind of like, the recoil is going to become worse, to encourage you to not continuously fire it. Secondary, focused sound waves cause the molecules of multiple enemy targets to vibrate at alarmingly fast rates. Targets are racked with pulsing head trauma that incapacitates by slowing the target rather than damaging them. Entities in this state become much more easily damaged with the primary firing mode and conventional. Okay, so it's like it weakens them almost. Like D Machine's, yeah, almost like D Machine's Wonder Weapon with like the two firing modes and then like one being like a big blast kind of. So I'm wondering if it's like it shoots the laser beam and then once it's out of ammo, it does like a big explosion as a last resort type of thing before you reload, because that's what it looks like here. You do the big blast and then it reloads. This weapon may experience energy venting as excess pressure builds up during the expenditure of an ammunition tube. Automatic reloading appears to cause a small Yep, there it is. Automatic reloading when you empty the clip causes a small blast radius and appears to knock down enemies within the vicinity. A weapon also appears to be pack-a-punch 3 times with increased blank, not to mention blank. So we're going to get some cool pack-a-punch effects, it sounds like. Okay, on to enemies. We're done with systems now. Know your Terminus zombie, hordes of the undead. Okay, walking cadavers, each with sunken glowing eyes, now reborn with a relentless purpose to hunt you down and consume your still twitching corpse. Consult the following bestiary to learn more about the foul forms encountered. Remember, these entities do not represent the full miscellany of Black Ops 6 zombies enemies you should expect to face in the game. So, bipedal shamblers, we got the zombies. Visiting Terminus Island reveals the impressive variety of zombies you'll be facing, with some clad in the remains of hazmat suits, Project Janus security attire, scientist lab coats, prisoner garb, torn rags, as well as civilian clothing. Bloated experiments, more decomposed mutated forms abound, and other more sinister variants appear across the rounds of horde combat. Though not a complete list of the horrors you'll encounter, here's what to expect about it. So I'm liking the different like styles of zombies. That's cool. Zombies are relentless. They will follow you, crowding into a swarm-like horde, intent on your demise. If they can't reach you to claw you to death, they rip a portion of their own form and use it as a revolting meat project. So that's back to them throwing their arms at you if they can't reach you. We got armored zombies back. I hate to see it, but it had to happen. And heavies as well. Hate to see it, but it had to happen. I understand. So then we have the grotesque and the tormented horrors. Quite how scuttling spider-like human heads and bloated bile sacs with wings have evolved to join the zombie throng is yet to be determined. But be prepared to be attacked by eldritch things, arguably more grotesque than a mere animated corpse. God, I just love that they are... I love that they didn't give up on the BO3 like Cthulhu stuff. Like, man, love that we're getting that, and it's almost like World War II-esque too in the ways that those Dr. Straub was it? It was Straub, yeah, was making these amalgamations of zombies of flesh put together. Vermin are large, spider-like, ravenous scuttlers with a central thorax that seems to take the form of a screaming human head. Relatively weak individually, they become more dangerous in packs, and sometimes appear after detaching from a fallen zombie host. In a spray of blood, the head and some internal organs rip free of the skin and sprout legs. Keep your head on a swivel, lest you're dropped on. Vermin sprint and jump to inflict damage, mouth wide open, mouth wide open with a wet growl. They've also been known to spit a caustic substance, but this is the least of your worries. Vermin also have the potential to evolve into another form, emitting gas, elongating their skull, thorax, and changing into an airborne. So they can just turn into the parasites. Interesting. Man, these parasite designs look so much cooler than the Black Ops 3 ones. Wow. Parasites are horrific flying creatures consisting of a toothy head attached to a spindly membrane like wings and a bulging sack of flesh as an abdomen. They seem to possess a level of cunning, preferring to remain at a distance, harassing you with a peddling of acid bile. Projectiles spat from them all. Then we got, of course, Manglers, because, it wouldn't be a Treyarch Zombies game post-2018 without Manglers. New Mangler suit variant has been greenlit by Project Janus, now armed with an Ethereum-augmented cannon and prone to extended bouts of primal rage. It is these bipedal tanks that now roam parts of the island, threatening all with a cannon that shoots multiple shots and a vicious melee that anyone should steer well clear of. God, I can't wait to go up against a Mangler as a Mangler. Amalgams. The zenith of the body horror aesthetic. The amalgam is a form of fleshy deviancy that until now has defied explanation. Roughly over 8 feet in height and retaining a general humanoid mass, this appears, to put this politely, to be the combined DNA of multiple individuals. It has multiple appendages, including heads, all growing from seemingly random locations. There are limbs in places there shouldn't be. Nothing about this heresy of nature is quite right. Amalgams appear to be violent masses of flesh and sinew, emitting bellows from multiple heads. Up to 10 arms and 5 legs have been counted, and they seem to regenerate limbs previously shot off. They mainly try to absorb you or other zombies by stretching a cluster of limbs into a tendril to pull the victim into a maw-like cast. So they're doing like the mimic thing almost? Though not witnessed, it is theorized that should an amalgam be killed, it will spontaneously lose cohesion, exploding into sprays of blood and trails. This looks so cool. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, Seth, it looks so fucking sick. Higher round hordes. For those advanced players hoping for a challenge, get ready to pull out all the stops and learn a few new tricks as the round numbers climb. Zombies start to move with an increased swiftness. From shamble to run to sprint, it becomes even more critical to learn escape and circular routes, as well as every zombie spawn nest, lest you're hemmed and overwhelmed in seconds. The horde itself grows as the round increases, as does the frequency of armored and heavy zombies, manglers, the more revolting parasitical entities, as well as the grotesque amalgams. Players should also expect a higher level of difficulty in general when it comes to high round play, as Treyarch has limited the number of self-revive purchases to 3 per match. Nice. So we're going back to the old school style of zombies. That's fantastic. Coupled with the risk versus reward nature of augments, rather than relying on 5 tiers of permanent weapon. Yep. I love that they're doing that. Players will need to make some tough choices to plan for their survival compared to more recent zombies. It just makes it, you're less overpowered. And as much as I love being overpowered in zombies, it just makes it feel like at the beginning of the game, you're gonna start out the way you should in zombies, and you're gonna build up to progress into a stronger powerhouse. And that's how the zombies format should be. And all of these recent games have taken away from that because they have introduced all of these pre-game loadout menu things where you can just, after you've played the game for a couple months, now you're all of a sudden, every game you hop into, you're just God right off the bat. So I'm happy with these changes. Very happy with these changes. It's keeping the systems that they implemented in Cold War while tailoring it into a way that makes it feel more like older zombies. So on to Terminus, a living world of terror and traps. So we're almost done here. We just have this and the next steps. Cold War just turned into a checklist with setting up. Exactly. After round 15, you're good to go until, yeah, exactly. Expect each zombies map to come with ambient encounters specific to the environment. Explore Terminus and you'll encounter the last vestiges of Project Janus security forces being pounced on and ravaged to death as the entire base is lost to a zombie outbreak. Body bags twitch on gurneys. Bloated corpses suspended in amniotic fluid twitch and peer out at you from large experimentation vats. Then we got the tentacle trap. Oh, there's Jug right there. Located across the prison complex on the main island are a number of ceiling containment shutter vents. These seem to be holding back a blank. Perhaps something that has escaped from containment. Activate a switch to open the shutter vents and long-limbed like tendril appendages seep through and dangle, waiting to be brushed against. Perpetually hungry, any zombies wandering under these tentacles are grabbed and dragged upwards into the vent for a bloody feasting. Then we have the void cannon trap. I gotta say, I just love the fact that we're getting traps back. I don't remember, were traps in Cold War? I cannot remember if they were in Cold War at all. But I know for a fact that they have just been so non-existent lately, and even the ones that we have had in like Black Ops 4 were just so mid, I think. It's just so nice to like just look at like something like this where you just look at this and you're like, oh, yep, there's the trap box on the wall. This is giving Black Ops 1 right here. Like it's just good. They were but sucked. Yeah. Okay, so that explains why I don't even remember them. Like, this ether cannon is huge. After the fortification of the island in 1942, a 16-inch artillery defense cannon was left to rust in the elements. Recently upgraded and improved by Project Janus forces in an attempt to weaponize Ethereum, this battery now serves as a devastating trap, providing you have the necessary power. As the cannon now shoots out an ether beam, the muzzle flash acting as a singularity that slows enemy advancement and pulls any zombie enemies that are present within the deck area beneath the cannon up into the beam before they are vaporized. Nice. There were a couple, but they were useless. Exactly. Like when you could just sit in a corner with a ray gun. Like, why would you use traps? Yep. And then the tentacle, which I'm like wondering if this is going to be like the main boss for the Easter egg, or if this is just going to be, I mean, it's something that will be a nuisance while you're traveling by the boat. And if you just hop in the water normally, but I wonder if it will lead us, and it's got like 4 tentacles and it's this big abomination thing, and it's like giving Mayday from Call of Duty Ghosts Extinction. So when there's smoke, there's fire, or in this case, where there's an alarming, choking, lightning-imbued cloud of toxic smog, there's a monstrously sized, writhing tentacle intent on capsizing tactical rafts. This worm-like creature against nature seems to possess by a proto-intelligence of sorts, spitting out a billowing spray of noxious vapors from its hideous splayed maw before quickly retreating beneath the waves. Venture off the main island or into the water. I wonder if it's going to like try to attack you while you're on the boat and you'll have to like fend it off or something. Forsaken had that helicopter one that literally killed 2 to 3 zombies. Oh my gosh. Yeah, traps in Cold War were just apparently a mess. So here's another good shot of Liberty Falls right there. Coming comms, prepare for Call of Duty next, where we are going to see Liberty Falls gameplay and can be viewed live on either Call of Duty Twitch channel or Call of Duty. We will definitely be live streaming and viewing these when that happens. On when the 28th, is that? No, yeah, I think I'll be available that day. I was like trying to think. There is a Wednesday in August that I'm not going to be available, and I don't know if it's that date. I hope it's not. So, yep, Call of Duty Next is the premiere showcase for Black Ops 6. Get ready to learn more about multiplayer in zombies as well as Warzone. And then the pre-order digital bonus gives you 3 flawless Ethereum crystals, 3 legendary ether tools, and 3 ray gun weapon cases. Oh, these are for Modern Warfare Zombies. Never mind. X all that. I was like, wait a minute, what are the weapon cases? That wasn't touched on, and then I saw Modern Warfare Zombies, and I was like, oh, okay, now that makes sense. So yeah, pre-ordering gets you these things, the Reflect Camo, the Woods Operator Pack, and early access to the beta, and then pre-ordering the Vault Edition gets you an Operator Pack, Black Cell Season 1, the Mastercraft Weapon Collection, and a Gobblegum Pack. Okay, so Game Pass subscribers get all of this when you can upgrade for $30 to get all of these. Cool. Misinformation is everywhere. Ensure you stay one step ahead with the latest official Black Ops 6 information by checking the call. They really said, yeah, people are leaking things, and it's not real. As we dive deeper into the game, along with Call of Duty Next, Open Beta, and other important comms. The truth lies. Wow. What a roundup. I mean, I am blown away. Not only, like, I'm blown away just by the fact that they are sharing so many details like this. This is insane. Like, this is so much. I was not expecting this. I was expecting maybe a 5-minute, like, gameplay trailer, and then maybe a short blog post where they kind of just talk about a couple things. I mean, this is like, they wanted to clear everything up. They wanted to make sure that everybody understands what this game is and why it's going to be such a good zombies like experience. Yep, I agree with you, Star. Main concern is that they won't be able to keep up with the quality and quantity during the DLC season. Agreed. I think that has always been the toughest thing for these games, is that they come out swinging with the main game. And we saw this with Black Ops 4. That Black Ops 4 Zombies reveal was incredible. Was one of the best reveals we've ever gotten. And then the game comes out and it performs like dog shit, and then they cut the budget because of that, and then nobody's playing the game, no one's talking good about the game, the whole DLC season gets scrapped and reworked and changed, and then they don't keep up with it, and it's just terrible. And I really hope that that doesn't happen, and that's the kind of stuff that you have to kind of be wary about. I hope that we can get another kind of Black Ops 3 style post launch seasons where things kind of flowed very well with Black Ops 3. Yes, there were a lot of big waits in between where we didn't get a lot of communication. But I think if they can capture that style of just really putting good effort into all of the post-launch DLCs, while also keeping up this new communication, because they have been very communicative over the last couple of years with their projects, way more so than they were back in the day, in, you know, the Black Ops 3 days. So I think if they can combine those two aspects, I think we're in for a really good treat here. But I am just weary, and I hope that it's good on launch, and then they can keep that momentum going throughout the DLC seasons. Yeah, Cold War Zombies at the beginning and the end are completely two different games. Yep, with all the new systems that they added post-launch and all of the upgrades to perks and all the new perks and all the new items, weapons, everything. A completely different game beyond just the maps. I'm hyped. I really am. Like, I'm really excited. I honestly feel like I am more excited for Liberty Falls than I am for Terminus, but I think Terminus is going to be really good. I think a couple things that really excite me is the reworked Gobblegum system, the customizable HUD. I am very happy about being able to save and quit your solo games. I'm very happy that disconnections are no longer going to kill a game anymore. I'm very happy that they are bringing back the unique Pack-a-Punch effects on certain weapons. Really happy about that. OG traps seeming to come back. I'm very happy about that. Getting rid of high-grade salvage, I think, is huge. That's phenomenal, and making salvage on a player-by-player basis, so you no longer have to worry about people stealing your salvage. I just think that they're taking so many of the systems that Cold War did and tweaking them in a way that makes them work better and feel more refined, but also not just making it so that it's like, okay, now we're just taking the Cold War systems where we made everything easy. Like, they're taking the Cold War systems and tweaking them in a way that make them feel more like classic zombies, that feel more like, you know, the OGs in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 and 3, where you didn't start the game like a god. You didn't start out so powerful. You actually had to progress and build up, and you didn't have all these arsenals at your mercy to be able to just insta-kill zombies no matter where you went. And oh, you get trapped in a corner, well, just press LB and RB, and then all the zombies die in one shot, and you get out of the corner. And I think it's trying to make it feel more like classic zombies while keeping the quality of life improvements that future zombies have implemented. It's Cold War with a much cooler virtual design. Yep. It looks, the gameplay, like, just looking at this looks exactly like Cold War Zombies right here. In terms of just how the map looks, how the gunplay looks, how, you know, the drops look from the zombies. Everything about this is Cold War right here. But it just feels like it's going to have it's going to flow much better. The map flow is going to be better. The way that you buy your upgrades is going to flow better. It just feels more opportunities and just so many more quality of life features too. Man, I am excited. I love this stuff about the main quest where they're doing the main quest and then like a month later they'll add a guided quest for players who can't beat them. Like that's genius. It keeps it so that we can have our Easter egg hunt and we can have challenging Easter eggs, and we can, you know, the crazy, you know, first couple days of the map coming out and everybody's streaming and everybody's trying to find stuff. Like, all that can still exist while not having to create an entire main quest that, you know, the quoted number of only 2% of players ever get to see. So I like that. I think that's a genius way to do it. Rewards the hardcore players, but also doesn't take away from the hardcore players' experience. And the Omni movement is going to just make things... I just cannot wait to see how that's gonna play out. I'm very interested to learn more about the Gobblegum system for sure. Being able to hold 3 at a time, I want to know more about this. Like, once you use them, they're gone. If that means the same way it meant in Black Ops 3, or if that means, like, you know, like I said earlier, you can only use each gum 1 time per game, regardless of how many you have outside of the game. Very interested to see how a lot of this stuff is going to work, and just the pausing, saving, and recovery. This is like right here. This alone is one of the biggest features ever implemented in Zombies. Man. Well, I was going to play some Cold War, but I didn't think that this blog post was going to take 2 hours to get through. I didn't think we were going to get this much information. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really thought it was going to be like 2 paragraphs and a small trailer. I did not expect that this was going to be like an entire 6-part post. Like, oh. Yeah, there's common enough drops for the gums that they're worth you. Yeah, yep. I'm just interested to see like more of like what the, like, I know obviously we had the ones shown down below, but then we have, you know, anywhere but here and stock option are shown here. And again, I pointed this out earlier. I don't know if this is a placeholder or if these are actually how these ones are going to look. But like, to me, when they showed off the Gobblegums the first time in the machine, they were all like reds and purples and oranges and like all these different colors. Not the like classic color designs. And like some of the other ones in the ones that people were pointing out in the picture that released the other day, where they revealed the Mr. Peaks Gobblegum machine, like some of the ones that we know have changed colors. So I'm assuming these are just placeholders here, and that these are not the actual like versions of these. But I don't know. I'm not sure also how to feel about this perk. I don't think it's going to be that good. I mean, there was no mention of perk limits either. That was also something I found interesting. There's no mention of if there's a perk limit. I'm assuming it's going to function the same way as Cold War, where you can just buy every perk. But then I'm just like, okay, but then why would Perkaholic be a thing? Like, I get it. Yeah, sure. Okay, you could pop a Perkaholic and save all that money. But, like, is money really that hard to come by in Zombies? The point of Perkaholic was like, oh, you have a 4-perk limit, so, like, now you can get everything above the 4-perk limit. In a game like this, where you can just buy all 8 perks, what is the point of Perkaholic? That's what I'm saying. I feel like there has to be a perk limit if they're going to put Perkaholic in. Or else it's literally just saving you money, and that's all it is. And I'm like, okay, I guess that's cool, but then does that really then justify it to be like the top tier of rarity Gobblegums? If it's just saving you money? Yeah, them not mentioning anything about a perk limit makes me really think that there is going to be one. Because I feel like that would have been... yes, Perka is confirmed. They did mention that. Where is that? Ultra Gobblegums include Perkaholic, give the player all perk colas in the map, and Wonder Bar, the next gun from the mystery box, will be a wonder weapon. Which, I talked about this a little earlier. This Gobblegum is going to be massive for Easter egg speedruns. Insanely massive for Easter egg speedruns right there. No longer having to worry about box luck anymore. It's huge. Although you will have to worry about, you know, which wonder weapon you do end up getting, because it's like, oh, if you need the beam, what is it, beam smasher, beam shooter, whatever it is, you could pop your Gobblegum and then you get a ray gun, and then you just have to restart. But like not having to like get the one out of like, you know, 30 some chance that you get the wonder weapon. Yeah, I mean, like that too. Like, you know, you could just pop it on round 1 and then you get all of them on round 1. Like, yeah, that's also a big advantage of it as well. It just feels like it's like if there is no perk limit, the further you progress in the game, the less useful the gum becomes. which just feels odd for Perkaholic. And yeah, that too, if you go down, because that was also the big thing about in Cold War, is that when you went down and you had to go rebuy all of your perks, I mean, it was a hefty, you would drain all your money. And if you got screwed like immediately after trying to get back to your spot and went down a second time and after buying all your perks back, I mean, you were done. You weren't going to have enough money to be able to buy your perks again for a third time. So I can kind of see how it could be. It just feels like without a perk limit, it takes away a good part of what makes Perkaholic a good gun. But again, that could also balance it out too, in a way that it's like now it's not some OP insane gobble gum that everybody has to use if you want to, have the easy mode or whatever. We'll learn more about that. I'll be interested. The point system too was also something I noticed they didn't touch on either. They did not talk about, is the point system going back to the OG point system where every bullet is 10 points, or I should say every hit is 10 points, or are they going to keep the new system of it's based on a percentage of zombie health? So that's interesting to me too. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. I think this is some great stuff here. The perk machines look fire. PhD Flopper having a perk machine now in the Cold War, or I shouldn't say Cold War, but in the new Treyarch design aesthetic. I absolutely love that. And the new Gobblegum machine is fantastic looking. This game's going to be good. Yeah, it's funny. This almost looks like the Ammo-Matic machine, that perk that never was. Yeah, just looking at some of these screenshots, like my excitement for this game shot up like crazy now. This really looks so good. Yeah, Beam Smasher, that's what it's called. I am very, very, very excited. So many options. Yes, they're giving so many play styles, it seems like. Which I almost felt like it's like that's what Cold War wanted to do. But they didn't implement enough stuff to make you ever want to stray from the shotgun meta. Like everybody was just, just launch in with the Gallo and you're just, or the Hauer and you're just OP. And why would I ever use any other weapon? Like the fact that it was so bad to the point where people were struggling so hard with the Legion boss fight because they had to use something other than the shotgun. Like, yeah, that's how you haven't balanced all of your other weapons. And so with them bringing back, the unique Pack-a-Punch upgrades and just some of the changes to Pack-a-Punch and the ammo mods and so forth, I think it's really going to encourage unique gunplay. No mention of Outbreak, no mention of Outbreak at all. Fully all round based. I don't know if Outbreak is going to be a thing in this game. But yeah, it sounds like it's, from everything in here, it sounds like it's full round based. Maybe we'll get Outbreak in the DLC season at some point, but from everything here, it sounds like it's full round based zombies only. So it looks like that's probably a spot, that green light's probably a spot where you call the boat, I would imagine. Man, I can't wait to see this. Yeah, let's watch this trailer one last time, and then I think I'm going to call it. Because I didn't expect this to go on for 2 hours. All right. We'll give this one more watch here. Just because it looks so good.
What are you standing around for? Time to bounce.
Watch your back.
Oh,
We got some dead meat to brine.
man, it just looks so good. I'm gonna have so much fun with this right here. Gonna have so much fun with this. Just completely tanking zombies as a mangler, like, oh my god. Amazing. Oh. Now why are we freezing? Why would you freeze right there? That's like the coolest fucking shot. Yeah.
Digitally and instantly
I'm
unlock
hyped.
the Reflect
I'm
1.5
really
camo pack
hyped.
in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Warzone, and Warzone Mobile.
And I cannot wait for more of this. Like, just, that looks so cool. But then just, I mean, what more can you say? What more can you say? We're so fucking back. We are so fucking back. Oh my god, it's actually, it's gonna be good. It's going to be good. That's the best part. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Goddamn. Goddamn. And like, just this looks so cool. Like, I don't even know, like this portal dropping into this, whatever this underground area is, that looks like it's just like a mash up of all kinds of ethereal stuff. I'm trying to like, this is clearly upside down and this looks like a church almost. Part of me is like, this is the what if this is the church from Buried? Could you imagine? Welcome back, Transit. Died 2012. Born 2024. Welcome back, Transit. And yeah, and if they let us pack a punch it, oh my god. Like, is it going to be a buildable like it was before? Or is it going to be a, just like a wonder weapon in the box? Oh my god. This shot is just gorgeous right here. I just love this. And that's very clearly Pack-a-Punch too. And it's, yeah, it's upside down, yep. Man, and like down here, like this looks just like Revelations background stuff. Like Revelations skybox. Like, oh my god. 10 out of 10 game if that's the Buried Church. Right? Well, and I'm just so interested to see, like, how much of this is going to feel like Transit. Like, that's a huge thing to me, is, like, how much of the, like, because, like, right here, like, you can tell this is all completely new stuff. But, like, I'm just, am I going to walk into an area and be like, oh my god, this is the town layout? Or, like, I'm just so intrigued by it. Like, these sconces here on the wall, like, this almost looks like it's like the church building outside, and then you go in here and then it's just like, yeah, is that thing right there? Is that the same thing as that right there?
Right, 101 for regular. I know I pointed this out when we first watched it earlier, and I was like, damn, what I would give for gas to be like that. Although I guess if this is set in like the 80s or 90s, it makes a little sense. Yeah, I'm just like so intrigued by this. I'm trying to get like a shot where like the lighting is really good. Oh yeah, that's definitely, like, you can definitely tell that that's like the church floor, and like those are the pews, and it looks like the Pack-a-Punch is like, I mean, this kind of does. I don't want to, like, I can't say it from this like exact shot, but like it kind of does look like the buried church, where you like, except instead of it being Voltrade back here, it's the Pack-a-Punch machine. Yeah, like yeah, like if everything got banished to the Dark Ether after Black Ops 4, like what if this is the buried church in the Dark Ether? And like that machine right there, that looks so much like that the one that's sitting out there in the outside area. Looks very similar to it. Like, damn. Like, I know it's probably just a church, but like the zombies conspiracy theorist in me is like, oh my god, it's a church. It's the buried church. It's the Origins church. Like, no, man, it's just gonna be a church. Come on. But I mean, like, if they're taking elements from Transit, who's to say they're not also taking elements from the other Victus maps? God, this is gonna be so cool. Oh my god. I know, I'm just like looking to see if there's like any like one thing that I'm like, oh my god, that's the buried church. And it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just some normal stuff. Yeah. That shit got me excited. This shit got me real excited, guys. Man. Yeah, I'm just checking Twitter just to see if they tweeted anything good. Oh, they do have a video on... Yeah, let me go look. Black Ops 3... Black Ops 2 Buried Church. I mean, they got that, like, stained glass windows, that circular stained glass window. I mean... And, yeah, the 2 rows of pews. 2 rows of pews. I don't know. It kind of looks like it, but that might be the buried church. I mean, again, like I said, it could just be a church. Like, you know, churches have stained glass windows in the front. They've got rows of pews. Like, that's normal church stuff. But, like, I don't know, stained glass window over a roof that's like shaped like this in that kind of arch. There's the arch. Stained glass window. 2 rows of pews with a middle aisle. 2 rows of pews with a middle aisle. Pack-a-Punch at the podium. I mean, I know Well, a podium that has steps that seem to lead up to it there. You can kind of see the steps right there. It could be the buried church. Especially if they're taking inspirations from Transit on this one. This could very well be the buried church. We could be seeing like some Die Rise stuff in here maybe too. Okay, so I want to go to Treyarch's Twitter because they did tweet out something. Yes.
About this game, and we can't wait to see fans get their hands on it.
See what this is
At the
all
end of
about.
Cold War, our heroes kind of saved the day. We had contained the Dark Ether.
Richtofen imprisoned them somewhere. Fast forward 6 years, and our crew have been
6 years
in the deepest,
confirmed.
darkest hole that the director could find to conceal them from the rest of the world. And we will be breaking them out and discovering the state of the world.
God, Twitter
All
video
of the characters
compression
have
is
gone
fucking
under
terrible.
Quite a bit of a change. Prison changes people. That's kind of inevitable.
Our crew for zombies this game is Weaver, Dr. Gray, Carver, and Maya. The first three were our handlers in Cold War.
You got Weaver, who's this grizzled veteran, used to be a CIA spy, spec ops soldier.
He's been through a lot since the events of Cold War. I think it's hit him harder than most because he failed his team and he's had 6 years to have that guilt amass. Gray has undergone a transformation.
She's physically toughened up a lot compared to the kind of lab geek that she was, and that's going to be very important now that she's boots on ground.
46.
Carver is the hardcore military guy.
He's been stripped of his rank. Trying to find his place could be something that he could possibly struggle with.
You're supposed to be dead.
Maya is a new character that we're adding.
She's coming into this story desperately trying to find her brother. She's had to make an unlikely ally in the form of Peck.
This is Maya. She's with me.
Dr. Peck was a villain from the previous game, so they are not happy to see him.
That kind of adds suspicion to Maya's character in everyone's eyes. Like, why are you hanging out with this guy? He's part of the reason we're here. You can't trust him.
But they quickly realize that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So they all are aligned on wanting to hunt down Richtofen and getting revenge.
All of us here have a common enemy. The guy who locked you up.
We're going to be having hero character interactions, so they're going to be speaking to each other.
All those years behind the bars. Feels good to get hands-on again.
Pace yourself, Carver. I think we're just getting started.
That's only going to be happening when they play the dedicated crew.
They interact with each other. You get a lot more information about how their relationships sort of change.
Look alive, Gray.
And you can still play as any other operator, but
Oh, wow.
if you choose to play as these hero characters, you're just going to get a
Okay,
richer
so the boat is
experience
fully
'cause there's just
drivable,
more
it looks
narrative
like.
content.
To put the players actually into the characters that are living the story, it brings back that tightness that I think fans loved and are going to really welcome back this time around.
The teams have been working so hard, and we're really excited for everyone to experience the characters in this story in Black Ops 6.
Whew. Oh yeah, sounds very good. And I loved this tweet too, that we took inspiration from Black Ops 3's innovations and Black Ops Cold War's gameplay systems to craft the like it really feels like it's everything that they've said, it really feels like it's a good combination of what makes all zombies games great. So Charlie Intel just posted something interesting. 17 minutes of B-roll gameplay footage. Man, it would be great if I could watch a video on Twitter at, like, actual good quality instead of whatever this dog shit compression is.
I think that I'm assuming this is with this has got to be with HUD turned off. Is what I'm thinking. Cuz they said it's B-roll footage, so yeah. They did say that the like medals and stuff are still a thing. And like the text boxes and zombie health bars and stuff. But you can turn all those things off. Well, this looks really good. It's expansive too. It's big. Yo, this is giving Shangri-La right here. Is there zombies left in that? I don't know. That would be huge if they added that. Nice gobblegum animation. We don't get to see which one it is because they got the HUD turned off. So that looks like power switch. I don't want to watch all, I don't know if I really want to watch all of this. I kind of want like some stuff to still be fresh when I view it in game for the first time. Just kind of gonna skip a little bit to different spots. So yeah, I mean, it really looks like it plays like Cold War. Oh, okay, and there's the awesome Mangler gameplay. Yeah. Well, that was nice to watch a little bit of that, just to kind of get a feel for how the map's going to look, but I don't want to watch all of it, because I'd like to experience stuff when I actually play the game for the first time. Well, that's everything that I've seen so far. Man, this shit got me hyped. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Seems like there will be a lot more coming in the next couple of days. We'll definitely have a great reveal on the 28th when we get to see Liberty Falls. I'm going to end stream for now. I might come back in a short time. I may play some actual zombies, may play like some Cold War, Black Ops 3 or something. So we'll see. But I'm going to end this stream now. So that way I don't have a zombie stream bleeding into this Black Ops 6 reveal stream. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys, chatting and enjoying this zombies reveal. Wow, we are in a really good spot. It is a good day to be zombies fans, and I did not think I was going to be saying that today. I really did not. So, yep, take care. Have a good one, Seth.